Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, November 10th, and again, sorry that we're starting a little bit late. I was playing Super Mario Odyssey last night, which is going to happen every night now, and OBS was still set up for the old one, and it took a little while to respond. I think it almost crashed, but it didn't. It recovered, but it was hanging there as I was switching the Elgato thing off on its interface and all that good stuff. But we got through it. We got through it. We're okay. We're okay. But I do apologize. It's not good. I shouldn't be starting late, but oh well. Now my Twitch window is being temperamental, but we started with it muted. We didn't make that mistake again. So we started with it muted. So we're getting better. We're getting better. Morning Joe, says Panda Barrel. Hey Joe, an early chat. Bad part of Nioh. Strong Nico. Yep. When I played it before, we're almost to the point where I got, and the next two levels were not great. So, well, that's not true. The levels were all right. The next level's kind of bad, and the boss is really bad. And the level after that is okay, but the boss is pretty bad in my opinion. But so overall, I was enjoying this part of the game less. Let's put it that way. Hey Joe, hope you're doing well. Thanks, Ace and Noobs. Hope you are too. I'm okay. I'm a bit tired, but that's always. After playing this and Nioh, what do you think your anime level will be? At least 2, right? At least 2. How far does the anime scale go? Is it like how many kawais out of 10 or what? Like exactly how does it work? So how's the volume right now? Do I sound okay? Does the game sound okay? I think it's alright. Hey Joe, would you consider Rose Byrne hot? Yep, I like Rose Byrne quite a lot. I think she's very pretty. Dad? Hey Joseph, did you see this quote from our favorite Cuphead reviewer? My hat's off to the developers of Sledgehammer who are helping a new generation understand the sacrifices of those who died in the Second World War. That's a strange quote. I don't have anything against that guy, by the way. It's the video I made wasn't about him at all. I know that for some people that wasn't clear, and that's at least half my fault. But yeah, that wasn't about him at all. It was about the reviewers that responded to that and said that, you know, you don't need to be able to understand games to review them. It's kind of weird. Played BioShock. Yeah, I played BioShock 1 and Infinite and System Shock 2 and Prey and all the other games that are in the Shock series, kinda, except for BioShock 2 all the way through. I have played it, but I didn't finish it. What is this? Is this like some combat arena? The standard unit of weave measurement is Nekos? Or Nikos? What? Knowledge is a little too close to my face. Give me a second. Let me push back a little bit. A little too close. Oh, it can't go any further back. I have a TV on my desk right now to play Odyssey, so it's taking up a huge part of my desk. Did you do everything in the first region? I didn't catch you in the last stream. I think I did. Yep, I think I did. I don't like these guys that go on the floor because you need to go into either low or high stance in order to hit them. Mid stance goes the sweeps go right over their head, and to some extent that's kind of cool that you need to care about what stance you are because of the direction the sword's going, but it's kind of annoying at the same time. You know, this great warrior, you know, when he uses his sword, he can't aim down. I like that you can keep carving off body parts even after they're dead. That's a neat touch. Love the hot video. That ending, you make me feel sad. I'm sorry, LVS 84. I'm sorry. It was kind of a sad ending. I agree. I think that game could have been really, really special. Like, it could have been, like, really great. And, I think that the person who made it, like, really, really, really wanted to make it. Like, that seems like someone's idea that they had in their head, like, since they were a kid. Like, but there's no way to know for sure, right? Unless it's been said in an interview somewhere. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone running games like they made the Torchlight games, like, you know, because it was interesting and that's what they wanted to make first, just to learn a lot. And then it was like, okay, well, this is what I really wanted to make for a long time, and then it didn't go very well. I'm almost done reading Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, which is about game development, and like, the whole industry is fucked. Just the whole industry is fucked. It's honestly a miracle that games get made at all. Like, I can't believe how fucked the industry is. I recommend the book if you haven't read it. It goes through the development of 10 different games from 10 different studios, and it goes through the problems that they had and like what they had to do in order to get the game out. And just holy shit, the industry is completely fucked. How does fighting multiple enemies feel compared to Dark Souls and Bloodborne? And how do you feel about the healing system in this game? Healing system in this game is pretty great. I like it. It's functional. It does its job. You can get more healing from hitting enemies, but it doesn't seem that they spawn a lot. There seems to be some flexibility with it if you want to, you know, like, give yourself more healing. Oh, there's a little bit of stuttering there. That's weird. Stuttering on the main map, sort of thing. but it also limits your healing because you know it's not like Hollow Knights where you have sustain all the time, but it's not like Bloodborne's where you have to farm all this stuff up, and it's not exactly like the Estus system in Dark Souls 1 either, because you can get some more healing semi-reliably as you're going through the levels. So it's a good mix of all of them. I don't know if it's better than all of them, but it's a really good mix, and it functions really, really well. I like it. It's good. I think that I would have to play more of the game and write something on it to really nail down my thoughts. But overall, I would say it's better than Bloodborne system. I would put Dark Souls above it, I think. Dark Souls 1 at least. Dark Souls 1 has the best healing system, I think. It's a shame that they didn't continue that one. And then someone asked about multiples, right, in the game. Fighting multiples is a little tricky. I find it difficult to play unlocked in this game. I don't know why, but it just doesn't work all that well. I have done it a bit, and it's functional. It's not awful, but the fact that your dodge is actually really, really quick, and that a lot of the enemy attacks are really, really quick, makes it a bit easier to stay locked on and still fight multiples. Or maybe it's just the enemy design is more limited, so it's okay. Or I don't know. Like, you're quite fast compared to what you are in Dark Souls, so maybe it's okay. Am I poisoned? Maybe that's why it's all right despite staying locked on. Oh, what? Oh, right. There's poison all over this place. Okay. So if I remember correctly, you use these things to clear the poison down there, and you can activate them. And I can't remember if they stay on forever or not. But I guess we'll find out. I've done this level, and I already forgot that. That's not good. The reason unlocked is harder in this game is partially because the hitboxes on your attacks are smaller. Yeah, they could be. I think that maybe it would be easier with some bigger weapons. But everything is so quick. Even your attacks are so quick. Like you'd have to measure, but like I'm gonna guess that when you hit, you know, light attack with the sword, that the whole attack is complete a lot faster than anything in Dark Souls. Like this might even be like dagger speed in Dark Souls. Like, you know, like everything is just so much faster. That feels about like heavy attack with sword feels about like a normal attack in Dark Souls. I remember dying a lot in this level because I was stupid. I remember like just trying stupid shit with jumping to places to see if there were secrets everywhere, and just having to redo it all over again. I think that secrets, if you have to like kill yourself in order to get a secret, I don't think that's a good secret design. Okay, so here are the poison rocks, and I think we kill them, don't we? Yep. Okay, cool. Have you analyzed video game music in your game critic videos? No, I haven't. I don't have a good ear for music. I don't know how to judge it properly, so I just don't. Yeah, that's not something that I do. That's probably a flaw. Just like I can't really judge visuals all that well because I don't have a lot of experience with them. I can give like an amateur opinion, and I try not to go too much into detail on visuals and music for that reason, because I don't feel qualified. But sometimes it's like, yeah, okay, this if it added to me, that's worth it, you know. Like if I like something, then like I think that's a valid response. But same with not liking something. But I try not to talk about it too much. How long would it take to learn something like that? You know, if I had to learn how to really understand how music worked and everything, I think that would be like entire lives have been devoted to that. But just enough to comment on in a game, I could probably learn that in a little bit, I think. if I devoted a few months to it, I think I could get better. Or if I tried to put more time to it for each video, I think I could get better at it. But I don't think it's worth it. Like, music adds a lot to a game, but with the videos that I make, I don't think that talking about music would add that much to those, I think. I'm not sure. I think a lot. What was the name of the book again? I missed it. Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. I don't know who it's by because I can't remember the guy's name. If I had it in front of me, I could tell you. That's kind of poor taste of me to not remember the author's name. I'm sorry. But it's a non-fiction book. He went to different game devs and he interviewed them and he talked about the games that they made. The first chapter is on Pillars of Eternity. I think the second chapter is on Stardew Valley. He talks about Diablo 3. Halo Wars, which was very, very interesting despite me not really caring about that game. How Ensemble made it. I just finished a chapter on Dragon Age Inquisition. Very, 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 very interesting book. I highly recommend, if you are interested in how games are made at all, like even just a little bit, I highly recommend that book. It's very, very good. It confirms something that I've been thinking for a while, and I even mentioned a couple of videos that I say in the Fallout 4 video that if like developers make games in different ways, so even if I knew how one developer made a game, I couldn't even comment on how other developers make them, and that's pretty much confirmed that for me and then some. That it's just the wild fucking west out there when it comes to different devs and everything. I stopped watching your Hob video because it looked interesting. Is it worth $20? Well, that depends. How much is $20 worth to you, right? I know that's a shitty answer, but that's seriously what it's gonna come down to. Like, is $20 a lot of money to you, or is $20 just it's $20? You know, like I'm okay taking a chance on the game for $20. You know, if it's that, then I'd say go for it. You might enjoy it. And from the comments on Reddit, in response to the video, apparently my experience with bugs was rare. I encountered way more bugs than most people did. So you might really enjoy that game, and you might get more out of it than I did. But just know that there are no boss fights or anything, and the combat system is just kind of just filler. So you might not like it very much if that's what you're going for. But if you like the art style and you like the world coming together, that was pretty cool. Those were good parts of the game. I don't like fighting spearmen. Spearmen are kind of tedious in this game, I think. Hello chat and just Anderson, what's up? Hey, I know Brent. How's it going? I don't know why. I always see your messages whenever you come in. I don't know why. I haven't watched your HDL stream, Hyperlight Drifter stream. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, you corrected yourself. Okay. Yeah, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. Yeah, yep, that's the book. Yep, someone typed it. Yeah. Well, it's kind of like Hyperlight Drifter is kind of like a 2D version of Hob, except that it has bosses and it doesn't have the creation of the world mechanic. I would say the two of them have a lot in common, actually, and I wish that I had played Hyperlight Drifter before I wrote the Hob script, because I really would have I could have gotten some good comparisons out of it. I think Hyperlight Drifter is a good game, but it is a very short game, and that may lead you to not like it as much, maybe? I don't know. I enjoy my time with Hyperlight Drifter, but I went into it just being like, you know, like I'm just gonna stream this game, and whatever happens is what happens. Cool, you know, I've been looking forward to playing this game. I wasn't like, I didn't get Hyperlight Drifter, and then I'm playing it, I'm settling in, I'm like, this is it. This is the game that I'm gonna play for the next like 4 days, and really excited about it. It was like that. Those were my expectations, were to just play it on stream and just have fun and check out this game that I've been wanting to play for a while. And expectations matter a lot. So I would say that the biggest problem the Hyperlight Drifter has is that it's too short, and there's just not enough content there. It has some cool secrets. It has a cool movement system that's a little awkward to learn at the start, but you get used to it. The dash mechanic that it has should probably be in the game from the baseline instead of having to learn it. So I highly recommend that you, without spoiling too much, just when you work out what currency is, just save 3 and get the dash like right away. That upgrade. But overall, like I was speaking about this yesterday. I think Hyperlight Drifter is in that same vein as Owlboy and Ruiner and some other game that I can't remember that I said yesterday, which it feels like half a game. It feels like the devs made half a game and they really polished it and they made it well, and it's a good half a game. And it has a beginning and an ending. It's not like the game just stops. But in terms of like exploring the concepts that they had made, like it feels like they just got bored halfway through and was like, okay, this is the end, you know. And maybe that's not fair. Maybe they ran out of dev time, or maybe they just wanted it done, or whatever. I don't know. But compared to I compared it to A Link to the Past, and I said, imagine A Link to the Past, and imagine it ends when you go back to Hyrule Castle, and there's no Dark World, and that's what these games feel like to me lately. It feels like they stop right before they're about to get interesting. Have I played, or will I play Titanfall 2? I haven't played Titanfall 2. I think it's winning the poll, so we're probably gonna play it on Monday. The sub and patron poll. So we're probably gonna play it on Monday. I think the campaign is winning. I haven't checked it in a while, so I think that's winning, and we'll do that. But we'll see. Maybe something else will win. I don't know. Has anyone checked it recently and knows what's winning? Because last time I checked, that was winning. And Captain Viridian just subscribed. Thank you very much, Captain Viridian. Thank you for the subscription. Maybe I should have it so when people subscribe, they can request if they want the cringy, the cringe welcome, or if they want the normal welcome. Please indicate whether you want to cringe after you subscribe or not. Hi Joe, how are you doing today? It says Osgard24. Hey, I'm doing okay. I was up a little too late last night playing Mario Odyssey. The way that I'm doing it is that I want to have just one video file for every world, so I can just make the video faster, because I have a lot of cataloging to do for that game. With all the moons and everything. So last night I did, I got every moon in the Cascade Kingdom, and then I got every moon in the Sand Kingdom, and I was up for about an hour of fucking dual sword, guys. I was up for like an hour more than I should have been last night, because I was doing, because I was getting every moon in the Sand Kingdom. But I did it. I got every moon in the Sand Kingdom. So Sand Kingdom's down. This guy's tough. Okay, he doesn't have that much life though. So fast. Like my attack is halfway done, and he starts after that. And his attack goes through first. Like, holy crap, the dual swords are so fast. Silas or Silas Adams just subscribed to Prime. Thank you very much, Silas or Silas Adams. Do you want to request whether you want a cringe or not? Yeah, I should do both. Has your opinion on Mario Odyssey changed? Nope, hasn't changed at all. Nope. If anything, it's gotten maybe a little worse, but so it hasn't improved. But I don't think it's really gotten worse. I did learn that you know, there's more than one moon that you get from, hey, I need my sheep, can you please go get them and lead them to this pit? So that's great. I'm really happy that that's a recurring moon, that we get to go find sheep. I find this place really confusing. Holy crap. Okay, can we go up here? Let's go up here. Welcome to the Japanophile domicile. That's good. I like that. Okay, so am I just like crazy high level now because I did that Twilight thing? Because I feel like everything's dying and just really quickly. Is there any ninjutsu skills I should learn anyway either? Antitoxin pills. Cool. Galnut broth. Okay, cool. So you can add things to your weapons. It's neat. I like it. Will you be making a percentage of moons worth for the Odyssey video? Yes, I will. That's the plan. The plan is to go through the game again and get every single moon. Not only just for that, but also because that's how I roll. I do 100% completion in most games that I play. I think a lot of people don't realize, however, that I usually do not judge the game by 100% completion. Like I'm not going to enjoy these playthroughs of Odyssey, but that doesn't make me hate the game anymore. I guess maybe the confusion is coming from stuff like Darkest Dungeon, where and No Man's Sky, because I forced myself to finish it. But that's forcing myself to finish it because I need to see the end of the game to judge it. When I'm playing the games multiple times, that is not like I'm still not like, oh well, I'm subjectively judging it still, and wow, this game sucks, I have to play it so much. Like, no, at that point, like it's work, and I can separate work from like personal subjective enjoyment of a game, you know. Like I understand that if I was just a regular person, you know, that doesn't review games, you know, I'm just a games player instead of a games like reviewer or critic or whatever the fuck I am, that I wouldn't be playing Odyssey right now. I would be playing something else, and I would be enjoying something else. So it's not fair for me to change my my personal subjective kind of reaction to Odyssey like right now, because I have to play it like way more than I you know, like than I would normally, because I have to judge it for the video, you know. Like, but that doesn't lower my opinion of it on that level. As a critic, it might, because I find out, you know, like or not as a critic, as like an analyzer or something. It might lower my opinion that way, because I might find some more flaws that I don't like. But that's different than the usual sort of thing that people respond to when they're reviewing games. I think I'm not explaining this well. I'm sorry. I'm kind of going off on a wild tangent right now. And Bagel Addict just subscribed, so thank you very much, Bagel Addict, for saving me from my own madness. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, Bagel Addict. Are you really addicted to bagels? Just an average Joe. Oh no. Oh, you're getting poisoned too? Okay, you're dead. Well, I'm glad that you're dead, because that didn't go well. That didn't go well. We kind of just really lucked out there that just happened. Okay, where's the ore? Okay, there's the ore. And there's a monster here. Okay, where's the other ore? Is there another one? No, there isn't. Okay, let's heal, because we've almost full cleared this place, and I don't want to die again. Like I can't decide in this game, by the way, and this is a really good sign. I can't decide in this game which stance is the most powerful, because I feel like heavy stance is kind of slow and clunky, but it packs such a big punch, and you can really like knock some guys into some vulnerable states. I feel like mid stance is really well balanced for moving and darting around and everything, but still like having some power. And I feel like low stance is just so good for locking enemies down. And the twirl dodge that you have. Like, I can't. Something wrong with my controller? That was weird. It kind of stuttered there when I did that. So they're all good. So like I think that maybe that's a really good sign that the stances are pretty balanced with this weapon at least, because I really can't decide like which one to use a lot. And I'm just kind of defaulting to the mid stance because that seems like the most plain to me, and that's what I want to learn the game at before I start getting more creative with it. But I think that's a good sign. Bagel addict, more like addicted to strawberry cream cheese. But yes, ooh, strawberry cream cheese. I don't think I've ever had strawberry cream cheese. Is it really that good? Was that a gun? Yes, there are guns in this game. Yeah, there are rifles. You can use them too. I think I have one actually. Hand cannon. Yeah. Joe, I love you. Thanks. Nioh Nai Senpai. Nioh Nai Senpai, is that right? Thank you very much. I love you too. Central Mine. Does that open this door? It does. Cool. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this is a big open area with some like platforms on walls. Yeah, okay, so let's go fully explore everything else first, and then we'll use the start point here because we just full cleared that whole area, and that's what we should do. And then we're gonna fight the centipede boss, and I hate the centipede boss. I find him really awkward. I find he looks stupid. He acts stupid. He has crazy tracking on his attacks. I just really do not like that boss at all. It's just really, really bad. It's a really bad boss. But maybe it'll go better this time. Like, I remember dying just trying to understand how he works, because he will move his whole entire body through himself in order to turn on a dime to get to you, and it was just really annoying. Do you watch Ahoy? Not regularly. I like Ahoy's content a lot, and I have watched some of his stuff, but not anything recently. I'm not watching anyone else that much at the moment, unfortunately, because I'm just all like too much going on with my own work. Even like my favorite channels, like I haven't watched anything. Hopefully that changes soon, and I can get past some of like the glut of work at the moment. But yeah, that's how things are going for me at the moment. All right, I don't think there's anything else. I think we're done. Okay, let's pray and level up. Do you think such a loot system works fine with Souls formula? I don't think it does, but a lot of people do, and a lot of people do like it. And I will admit that there's a lot to be said for this being something like a difficulty mode that people can decide how much they want to invest in loot and play the game that way, and not really worry, you know, about like constantly being like, oh, okay, well, do I have can I skill my way through this? And it's just like, well, I don't have to. I can just get more gear, or it's like an additional way of leveling, right? So they can play the game that way, and that's great. I think that it's good that there should be more ways to play games, and games should be accessible in a way that doesn't always make it easier for people that don't want to play the game that way, because like you can just ignore all the loot if you want, and you can just play the game like I do, which is like every so often you just check your inventory and just see if you got a new sword or whatever. However, my problem with it is that there's like a little worry in the back of my head that am I under level? Do I not have a good weapon for this? Like, I wish there was a I don't care about loot mode, and it would just give me whatever they deem is balance for this area, and I can never be overpowered through it, but I can never be stupidly underpowered either. So I don't know. It's probably something that I would enjoy more after beating the game and on my second playthrough. And there's something to be said about games trying, you know, having longevity through their systems in multiple playthroughs. I think that's a cool thing. One of these falls, doesn't it? I remember one of these falling. I feel like maybe they went a little too hard with it. There's so much loot, but it makes it interesting at least. I wasn't expecting it when I played the game or when I got the game. Wasn't expecting it at all. Okay, so now we're being poisoned again. Alright, so where is the poison rocks? Let's actually just run around and find the poison rock, I think. Okay, poison rock. Where's the other poison rock? Is there another one? Looks like there is. Okay, there's one over here. Maybe. Yep, there it is. Yep, sorry if my thoughts on this game aren't that concise or that clear. There's a lot to think about, especially while I'm actively playing it at the same time. But I do overall very much enjoy this game. And if it keeps up, like even on my second time through, I'm still enjoying it. So if it keeps up, it'll probably take a high spot in the year for me. Do you plan on using different weapons? They can make different enemies much more manageable. Not on this playthrough. I like sticking to one weapon per playthrough in these games, and that might be a flaw in how I play. But usually I switch up on multiple runs. Like on a second run, I'll devote another run to another weapon, and then later on when I play games later, I might switch weapons in the middle of runs and stuff. But I like that they give you the choice of the weapon at the beginning, and then you can devote yourself to that. And the way the stats work, I think that's what they're trying to do as well. Is that they want you to stick to one weapon. I'm surprised by how much Amrita I'm needing to level up now. Maybe I got ahead of the leveling, and that's why. That was bad. That was really bad. See how fast you can die in this game? Holy shit, you can die fast. Yeah, it was my first step today, wasn't it? First of many, I'm sure. Okay, that's gonna break. That's gonna break. Yeah, it broke. Okay. I'm interested in Code Vein. I like these games a lot. I really like the formula, and I'm okay with a lot of developers making games that have this kind of formula. I just hope that they try to be a little more creative in ways that aren't just loot and stuff. I would really like to see a developer try and make a lot of bosses. I think that would be cool, because I like bosses in this game more than anything. And I think that a lot of developers get bogged down by what, oh, Dark Souls has great world design and great level design, and you know, like, and they focus on that with the core combat system. And it's like, yeah, that's interesting and all, but you know what Dark Souls really has going for it? Like a crap ton of really cool bosses, you know? It's actually kind of, compared to like the imitators that have come out with in this formula, it's kind of insane how many bosses that From puts in their games, huh? In comparison, I think this game has quite a lot of bosses too, but some of them are kind of bad. I don't want to spoil the Surge for anyone, but maybe anyone who's gonna play the Surge has already played it. But the Surge does not have a lot of bosses, to put it lightly. Like, if you haven't played the Surge and you just heard, I died again. It's the same fucking thing. Same fucking thing. I got clipped by that axe. I'm trying to dodge away instead of block. That's really bad. if you haven't played the Surge and you just heard me say that the Surge doesn't have a lot of bosses, you probably have a number in your head right now where you're going, okay, well, it probably has this many bosses, like X bosses. I guarantee you that your estimate is higher than the amount of bosses that are in that game. Okay, let's not die to the yokai guy. The yokai man. Yokai man. Let's not die to the yokai man. Are people changing their guesses because I said that now? Also depends on what you define as a boss. Is a boss just a health bar, or is a boss like a unique enemy the first time that you encounter it? I should make a video on that. What makes a boss a boss? What's the qualifications for a boss? People get really specific about that sort of thing. And it's cool. People are excited. It's like, what is a boss? And feel like anytime, because I criticized, I think, what was it, Ashes of Ariandel for not having bosses. I think, like the wolf boss in Ashes of Ariandel isn't a boss. And he's like, well, it has a health bar, so it's a boss. You have to judge it as a boss because it has a health bar. And it's like, okay, well, if that's all a boss is, if a boss is just a health bar, then holy shit, just add health bars to just everything, and then you can say your game has like 57 bosses, you know, like. We did it. We killed him. We did it. First try. First try. We killed him first try. We did it. We killed Scary Yokai Man. First try. You saw it here. Never world first. Never been done. Never been done. Most speedrunners just avoid that guy because he's just too tough. But we did it here on Joey Andy streams. We did it. One hit. Yeah, one hit. Hashtag rated I. Oh no. Fucking spears, man. Oh, this is fun. Okay, I think we put it off for too long now. I think there's nothing else, right? Oh no, we can go up there and we can get some sort of secret. All right, so we can put off a little bit more. We can put off a little bit more. John does it again, ladies and gents. Okay, so we want to go over there. So where is the ladder? Can you parry the enemies? It's a skill. I have it, but I don't have the follow-up ability that allows me to do damage to them after I parry them. So you can parry. That's the parry. Right there. I think there's a way to set it to the heavy attack button too. But I don't have the follow-up just yet. I could probably learn it. Or maybe I do have the follow-up. I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm wrong. Would you ever be interested in writing a non-fiction about video games and writing or something? Sort of like that book Pixels? I think that would be kind of cool. I think that would be an interesting experience. Right now, no. Like if I had the opportunity, I wouldn't. God damn it, game. There's a gotcha. Right now, no, but sometime in the future, yeah, maybe. I think that would be cool. For a little bit, and I'm not doing this because like the project is already too big. But for a little bit, I was toying around with the idea of writing a non-fiction companion book to the Witcher videos that we're gonna do, you know, at some point in our lives, and to justify the massive time sink that it would be, you know. So it's like, okay, because this video took so long to make, I wrote a book to accompany it that would explain, you know, how I went through it all and the process I went through and details that I couldn't fit into the videos. But I scrapped that idea because it would just add even more time to a project that is already kind of crazy. But I like that idea. But yeah, maybe I would consider it. Yep, I would consider it. I don't know if it would turn out any good, but yeah, I'd consider it definitely. Okay, so I want to open this door before this guy kills me, or before I even fight him, because if I can open the door, then I don't have to do the level anymore. Cool, we did it. You have a lot of skill points, so maybe unlock skills that seem interesting. I'd say stick to 2 weapons you like, but that's up to you. Yeah, I was looking at them last night, and there's not much that really catches my attention right now in the sword tree. I'll probably go through it next time I level up. I'll look at them all. But now it's centipede time. All right. Here we go. So in theory, this is a good boss because it's like a boss of the mechanics we've been learning throughout the whole level. So the individual parts of the centipede can become poison rocks, and you can use the fan up top to disperse the poison when they go all over the place. Yeah, but see how he's like moving into himself? It's so fucking annoying. And if I remember correctly, if you attack him in a certain part while he's running away, he bugs out and he doesn't function properly. There's always meant to be a part of him that you can find and destroy, and if you attack and kill it before it gets to where it's supposed to be, it just doesn't spawn in the same area, and the poison just keeps going forever. So you don't want to attack the stones while they're running away. They might have patched that down though, because that was a while ago that happened. So when I was dying here a bit, I kept having to run up here and use this to clear the poison, because there was no part of the centipede to kill to get the poison away permanently because I was killing it before it got to its resting position, so the poison trigger never deactivated because there was no stone to kill. I remember that happening. Like what the fuck is going on right now, right? Like already you're seeing like what the fuck is like, hey, just Anderson, random question, but how do you feel about touchscreen controls? I know you and pretty much everyone else has sour motion controls. Do you feel touchscreen controls are just as gimmicky? Uh, touchscreen is okay. I think the only thing I've done touchscreen on is like look at this shit. Is that didn't hit him? Has been like a DS or something. And that's been okay. Like it's with a stylus they're all right. I don't think I've ever played like a proper game with touchscreen controls. Like I think it's only been like blatant games or something that I've played them on. Maybe I don't want to stay locked onto this guy. I don't know. I'm glad this is happening right now. This is fun. What? Did you guys see the first rock shoot out of his mouth sideways to hit me? Did you see that? That was interesting. Alright, let's keep going. I'm curious if the bug is still there. I'll just go through the or sorry, through the wall. Okay, so that should have got rid of the poison. Did it? Looks like it did. I don't think I can hit him while he's doing the space, while he's doing chugga 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 choo choo. This is the worst boss in the game. And I don't want to know which boss is worse, but someone in chat who's beaten the game, is this the worst boss in the game, like by a landslide, or does something else come close to it? I should probably use living weapon, right? Next time he goes up, I'll use living weapon. Died. Didn't know he's a trap. If this is the great centipede, I can't even imagine the OK centipede. I'm the OK centipede. Oh, hey, how's it going? Is he like, fuck this, I'm leaving? What's he doing? What? Oh. Wow, that was pretty bad. Alright, see you later, centipede. Oh, he's back from outer space. Okay. seems like they made it so the last one is always the one that turns into the poison block. So I think we're okay for the poison going away. What? Totally intentional. I like to almost die often to ramp up the drama on stream because I'm just such a good streamer. Always keep viewers on their toes. That's what they say. Learn from the best. You should always be almost dying whenever you're streaming, and that's I think I do that well. I think I do that well. Okay, he's almost dead. What is it with Asian devs and poison bosses swamps being the worst areas in their games? I think poison overall is just not a good mechanic. I'm not a big fan of poison as a mechanic. These antidotes. No, anti-paralytic needles. I'm not a big fan of poison. I'm not a big fan of taking a hit and it just doing so much more damage even though it was just a regular hit because it does damage over time. Not a big fan of that. Alright, let's go. We're leaving. Was that centipede boss worth the moon? Wow, mission level 235. Holy crap. Alright, so the Ocean Roars Again is the last level that I've done. And after that we're on new stuff. But there's a submission over there, the 3 Angry Gods, which I believe is the normal version of the Twilight mission that we did yesterday. So we shouldn't have any problems with this. We're gonna die a lot now. You show Ori a lot in your reviews. What is your quick review of it? Very good. Ori's a very good game. I love the movement system in Ori. The combat is kind of meh, but that was intentional, and they make up for that by making it so it is very good when it comes to movement and getting around that game and getting around the level. So I really like that game. It's very good. Okay, so one more stamina, and then we'll have equipment load below 60%. And I think that was what we wanted it to be. Let's see, did we get any good swords that time? Okay, so that's level 25. That's 31. We should probably switch to 31, I think. Fire damage. Yeah, let's switch to that one and see if that's any better. Alright, we want to... Oh, we're not fully familiar with that one yet. Okay, do we have a better longbow? Ooh, much better longbow. Okay, cool. And do we want to switch our armor? I don't think so. I don't think we want to switch our armor just yet. Maybe we do. I don't know. Oh, this is a better version of what we have on right now, right? Okay, let's just put that on. I wish there was an equip best option. I guess how would they figure that out, right? I know that's kind of stupid. It's just like, but holy shit, I just don't care. You know, I just don't care. I just want to play the game. All right, that'll take me down to 55%, but I lose my set bonus, and the set bonus is actually not that bad. Whoops. Okay, that takes me back up to 70 again. But what's the set piece? Where is it? Warrior of the West. I hit the wrong button. Close combat attack, 27%. That's really good, isn't it? Enemy electrified. That's really good. 27% more damage. I'm still below 70. Let's do it. I'm still below 70. First parry I did. Fuck the parry there. No. Not good, not good, not good. I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to do there. Actually, I was wrong about 60% threshold. It's 30%. Oh, is it? Okay, cool. So I don't have to get down to 60%? Okay. Well, I'm still glad that I got some stamina because now I can put this one on. Yeah, I don't even know what I was trying to do there. I think I was trying to parry, and I just kind of just got in my head that I was just gonna wait for him to be done. Yeah, there we go, parry. And then I just let him kill me. Okay, so that's now familiar with this thing. Is there a better one? Level 30. Yeah, let's go just put that on just for the point. Okay, so let's learn some skills. All right. Wait, I thought I learned that one. Did it not save after I learned these last night? I remember learning that one. Well, that sucks. Okay, that's enough for now. Yeah. Oh shit. I love those things, man. They can hold that for like, okay, you don't think I'm gonna do the upper slash? Okay, you're coming into attack. Too bad I did it. I did it after all. I love it. Okay, so there was a parry and a counter after the parry there. Okay, so you just have to hit it again very, very quickly afterwards. Okay, wasn't there like a trap around here? There it is. Wasn't there like a bowling ball though? Yeah, there is. See how much faster that it was that time? And how much slower it was that time? I love it. It's great. It's great. Are you excited about Star Wars Battlefront 2? Not really. I'm not big into Star Wars. Like I don't dislike Star Wars, but I'm not big into Star Wars. Like nothing about Star Wars gets my lightsaber going or anything. Like it's just I don't. It's fine. It's fun. It's cool, but it's well, it's not cool, is it? But it's, you know, it's just whatever. Too early. Okay. Can we carry Big Axe Man? Let's find out. Okay, well, if we can, we're getting the timing down wrong. Okay, way too early. Way too early. Okay, I feel like that one was right, so I don't think we can parry them. I feel like that one was right. Maybe it was a little too late, but I feel like that one was right, so I don't think you can parry. Maybe. I'll try again. You mentioned in your Hob video that indies don't do Zelda-style action adventure games so much as they do platformers. Why do you think that is exactly? Is it because they get discouraged because they're only competition from freaking Nintendo? I think that maybe it's more difficult to understand the level design of those games, and that's why. And it's easier to just put platformers down, or maybe it was just simpler that when you first make your game prototype thing, that you just, you know, like, okay, you run left, you run right, okay, and I can jump, I'm the jump man, and then it's like, okay, cool, well, and then you build your game around jumping. It's like, okay, cool, I make a platformer. I know everyone knows platformers, like, and then it goes into that, you know, like it becomes like whatever you try to make first, sets the standard, and that's why you have so many. Or maybe it's just something that the first bunch of indie titles made platformers, and after that, it's just something that indie games got known for, and then people were like, oh, this guy made a platformer, I can make a platformer, and then it's just that set the standard going forward. I don't know. Or maybe it's about level design. No idea. Like, would it be harder to make a top-down kind of thing where you can go in all these different directions and you have to have level design that loops back into itself because you need to make dungeons to move with that system? Or is it easier to just make something that you go from the left of the screen to the right of the screen and jump over some enemies? You know, it's easier to do it that way, right? Like, look at how much simpler Super Meat Boy is compared to Hob, and how much more effort and everything have to go into building level design than something like Hob. That's not a slight at Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy is a very good game, but, you know, just go here and just don't hit any of the obstacles on your way. That's pretty much all it is, right? But then stuff like Shovel Knight has combat in it, whereas Meat Boy doesn't. There's quite a few games that are branching out to combat now. So I don't know. That's why I said I've been wondering it for a while. I don't know. I don't know why it is. I always said that if I was gonna make a game, then it would probably be kind of like the top-down Zelda titles, or that perspective. I think I would try and do something like that. But maybe after Hob, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe it's too difficult. Han Chiltrill? Han Chiltrill, I think? Han Chiltrill. Yeah, that must be it. Han Chiltrill just subscribed. Thank you very much. Sorry that I had to pause it to say your name. I'm very bad at names. Please don't take it personally. Thank you for the sub. Or is it Hank Hill Trill? Is it Hank Hill? Is it Chill or Hill? Hank Hill? Hank Hill Trill? What's wrong with hand chill? What's wrong with hand chill? Hand kill chill? Thank you. Sorry. Joe reading names is why you watch the stream. Wow. One hit. He killed me in one hit. One hit. Have you played the 3D Ninja Gaiden games from this developer? Is it Gaiden or Gaiden? It's Gaiden, right? Ninja Gaiden? I played one a long time ago when I was really young, and I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Ninja Gaiden Black, I think. And it was too hard for me back then. I think I could beat it now, but I think, well, I'm pretty much certain I can beat it now. I might have to bash my head against it, but yeah, I'm certain I can beat it now. What? But yeah, he says as he dies. I'm sure I could beat it as he dies to the fucking town boss. Not even a boss, just an enemy. But yeah, it was really tough playing back then. I think when we rented it, and I don't think that we knew what we were getting into. It was like, oh, this game looks like Devil May Cry, you know, this is gonna be fun. And it was like, and it was fun, it was good, but like, holy shit, that game's hard. That game's really tough. Am I hungry? No, I'm not. I'm not hungry. No, thank you. No, I'm okay. Thank you, though. Let's heal. Try and heal. What? How'd I live? I disagree. I should have died there. I disagree. That should have killed me. I really should have died there. That was... I don't know what happened there, but I should have died. Okay, so I'm having trouble dodging their tongue attacks because they come really, really fast. So maybe light stance would be better for that, or heavy stance. I can't remember which one has more iframes. I think I want to switch over to that, or maybe you can block the tongue. I don't think you can block it, but maybe I should try. Maybe the tongue is good for blocking. We'll see. Did we go up here? Yeah, we went up here. Nioh more harder than Dark Souls 3? Yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. I think Nioh's harder than any of the Soulsborne games. It's not as hard as the third, but it's pretty hard. blocking the tongue. Let's try blocking the tongue. I want to kill his fire friends. Really? I'm gonna make an enemy. Okay, what does it do? Okay, well, it's a floating head. Alright, I'm in. Alright, what's its attack's gonna be? Is it gonna spit at you? Is it gonna like bite you? Is it gonna try and like come at you from sides? No. Okay, what's it gonna do then? It's just gonna fly at you really slowly, and if it touches you, you take damage. That's it? Yep, that's it. That's my enemy. I want to put it in the game. Oh, it's too late. Fucking blocked too late. And again, too late. Your tongue. Alright. Alright, blocking's great. Alright, we're blocking the tongue from now on. Holy shit. Blocking's great. If we can recognize when he's fucking doing it. Progression. Progression. We did it. Progression. Are you planning on playing Yakuza 0? I've never played a Yakuza game, so no plans. Are they good? If this game had the lore depth of Dark Souls, it would be simply the best. So no story, right? I think that it doesn't even need a different setting. It just needs a more creative take on the setting, I think. I think that would be... Just use more creative level... Like, level design is actually okay. Oh, you're a hammer dude? Okay. Level design is actually okay. It's the it's like the theme of them that needs work, I think. Let's heal. I don't want to die from hammer, bro. Would you like to join our discussion about if loot boxes have a place whatsoever in video games? I think loot boxes can be cool. I think that the idea of like, so I haven't played it, so I don't know. So I'm going to explain what I think it is, and then we will go from there. I think the idea of Shadow of War's endgame system and collecting loot boxes that you open up and you get like chances to get some cool things that help you progress through this alternate game mode is a neat idea, but I think that they should be just things that you get in the game and that you don't have to pay money for. I think that the idea of I like opening packs of Hearthstone cards. I think that opening packs of Hearthstone cards is really fun. I really enjoy it. Just like I think that opening packs of real cards are fun. Like, you know, you get a pack of Magic cards, like that's great. You know, like you get to open them, you see what you get, like it's exciting. I think that's fun. But the problem with Magic, the problem with Hearthstone, not so much Magic, because Magic you actually get cards that are worth something. You can sell them, you can trade them. You get like I think 15 in a pack, right? Don't you? Whereas the problem with Hearthstone is that your cards aren't worth anything and they cost too much money, and it's just not a good transaction. It's not fair. But the actual act of opening them and the excitement you get, that's cool. That's fun. I think that can work. So I think there are places for stuff like loot boxes in games. Are you planning on making one mega review of all the Sakura titles on stream, like Sakura Swim or Sakura Dungeon? I would really like to see you deconstruct the incredibly crafted story and characters in those games. Are those porn games? Are those porn games? Are you talking about porn games? Are those waifu games? And everyone has waifu wars on which one who is the best, who has the best Sakura waifu? And people will be like, no, I like girl A, she's the best waifu, and people are like, no, girl B is the most pure waifu, so she's the best waifu. No, girl 3 is the best waifu because she's the most comfy, or girl 4 is the best waifu because you all have normie taste. Fuck man, that hurt. Mercy is the best waifu. Okay, who wins the waifu wars? Mercy? Mercy from Overwatch? Or 2B from Nioh 2B? There's some weird things on the floor there. Two B wins. Oh, some people are saying Mercy. 2B looks like a doll, lol. We have some good conversations on this Twitch stream, don't we? Lot of waifu talk. Two B is for boys, Mercy is for men. Oh shit. I like it, Inventor. I like it. Ooh, he fluxed. This is the kind of high quality and intelligent content I sub for. Cool. Cool. Joe Ho, would you compare Nioh to Soulsborne games? Yeah, I would. Yep. Okay, so that one's still better, even though this one's a higher level, like a much higher level. That one's still better. All right, so let's switch back over to that one. Yeah, it's still better. Okay, so I guess we'll be using this one for a while until we get a much better sword. Let's go over here. Have I played Metal Gear Solid 5? No, I haven't. I don't think you can parry these big guys with the axes now. I don't think so. We can try again. But if I get hit one more time, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I think I'm hitting the parry button in time, but it's not working. One more time. Okay, now I'm obsessed. Now I'm obsessed. No, you can't. I really don't think you can. I messed up the first timing, but I don't think I messed up the second timing. I don't think you can parry. It's a flaw in parry systems in general is that you can, is it like, hey, can you parry? Good luck finding out, you know, like, did you mess up the timing? Did you not? Like, what did you do? Like, you have no idea, you know, like, I think that's a flaw in parry systems, including in Souls games as well. But, like, I want to say you should be able to parry anything, because that's what it should be like, but then that doesn't make sense, because some things you shouldn't be able to parry. Like some big, massive attack. If I remember correctly, there is a way to see what is parryable and what now. I just don't remember how anymore. Something with colors. Is there? Like some sort of system that, you know, like it just says, you know, if the weapon is X big, then you can't parry it. You know, that would be pretty good. But the problem is that like even Dark Souls has this issue. Oh, is that a fake door? Okay. The problem with a fake wall. The problem with like Dark Souls is that even some things in Dark Souls are like, oh, really? You can parry that? I didn't know you could parry that. You know, like that doesn't seem like something you could parry. Like this massive axe is coming at you. All right, what do I want to do? Do I want to bow at it or do I want to fight it? Fight it. I think I bow, don't I? No. Clap. Oh shit. He's pissed. He did not like the clapping. I literally applauded. All this missions, Kadama spirits have been guided to the shrine. Aw, that's nice. That's nice. This has got to be the most dramatic music ever for a fight with the wall. Yeah, I think is it a bad sign when one of the most creative enemy designs in your game is a wall? Haven't been watching the streams lately. How are you liking the game? A lot. Yep, I really like it. I liked it when I played on PlayStation 4 a while ago. I didn't get very far though. We've almost overtaken how far I got last time. And I really enjoyed it back then, and I'm really enjoying it now as well. I'm really happy to be back into the game. Sorry for the by the way. I wonder if the problem I have with this game is that I just don't block enough. Because blocking seems really strong. Because I remember the problems I was having with the first boss even were that I just wasn't blocking enough. Like you could block his little twirl thing. I wonder if that's just a problem I'm having is that I'm not blocking enough. Like you're supposed to use both. And I like that you can use both. I like that you should mix them. It just doesn't occur to me. Like I get so caught into dodging. Maybe I should be blocking more. All right, that was fun. I love the look of that helm you're wearing. Do you know what it's called in real life? I collect helmets. Do you really? I have no idea what it's called. Sorry. The port is pretty good so far. The most creative enemy design in Amnesia is an invisible one, so I think you could do worse for enemy designs. Yeah, you're right. Actually, that is the most interesting one in Amnesia. You're 100% right about that. Part of a traditional armor set known as Tosei Gusoku in Japanese, once owned by the great banana. Oh my god, I said banana. I don't want to look at chat. I don't want to look at chat. I said banana. Please no. Please no. Maybe they didn't hear it. No. I said banana. No. Tachibana. Fuck. Revered as the unrivaled champion warlord of the Western Realms. The helmet is based on a modified foreign style design topped by a huge ornament invoking a gleaming full moon. The backside is further decorated with a feathered plume. The moon ornament is also called Awanuki, literally hold circle, and symbolizes the divine protection of the summon. I'm not even gonna try. So yeah, there you go. Maybe that'll help you find out what it is. I said banana. Fuck, man. All right, what's this? The Magatama of Fire. Okay, submission. See, there's lore in this game. You can read item descriptions. It's Dark Souls. There you go. Way too early on the parries. Way too early on the parries. I'm sorry that I said banana. I really am. I'm sorry. I tried to say bana and it just the word just kept going. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. As everyone knows, they just learned. Thoughts on the game so far? Worth getting if you're into Japanese stuff and Dark Souls games? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah. Okay, so there's a little bit of a delay on the button. In fact, so much of a delay, I don't think if you wait for him to attack that you can even parry. Like, unless it's a strong attack. Wood is in the way. You have to like predict when it's gonna happen, or you need to wait for it to be a slow attack. I don't think you can parry like these attacks here, or even these attacks. Like it's just a little too fast because when you hit the button, like maybe you can hear when I hit the button and see that there's like a very like there's like a wind up to it before he gets in a position. It's not exactly instant, so I think maybe this is faster than this. Nah, it can't be. But with reaction time, I guess not. There must be a way to do it. It's just you have to predict that the attack is coming instead of waiting for the timing. I like that they made a fictional story based on a real one. William is a true person in Japanese history. He got his own waifu. He is the true weeaboo from the heart. He was the first to. He got his own waifu. Is this what the whole story is about? Yeah, I heard that William was a true person. Yeah, it's kind of, I like that too. I don't. It doesn't add too much to the game, but I think it's interesting that it's based on like a real person or a real legend or whatever, a real figure. It's kind of cool. Have I played Salt and Sanctuary? It's an attempt at making Dark Souls 2D. Not enough to judge it. I tried it out a couple months ago. I tried a crap ton of games out a couple months ago to see what I could make videos on. I tried Salt and Sanctuary a little bit, and I wasn't too taken by it, surprisingly. I wasn't that like excited. It was okay. I wanted to play it some more after I was done, I guess, maybe a little, but I wasn't like, fuck yeah, let's go. Like it wasn't that, it didn't grab me that much. This may be like shallow criticism, but I thought it was quite an ugly game, and that put me off a little bit. It was kind of just, and I think this is 100% intentional, but it's very dreary, and it's very kind of like, I don't know, like it's kind of reminds me of South Park a little bit with the way that they made all the character models and everything. Yeah, I think that was intentional. So like, and a lot of people love the game for that. The Ieyasu gave William a feudal title and a wife along with a lot of land on his council in a time of war. Really, his story is amazing. Huh. down there. Gotta get down there. Oh, do we go on this rock? We figured out the puzzle. We figured it out. That was hard. Worth the moon. Is there a moon down here? There's nothing down here. Nothing? Wow, not even a moon? There should be at least a moon. Or some purple coins. Like, come on. There should be something down here. Shogun by James Clavell, a great read. Yesterday when I was playing Fallout 4, I realized that if I took Piper as a companion, I would leave my house, newspaper, and younger sister behind, and thought about it. I want to send her back to Diamond City, but this cannot be done. Have you noticed this? Oh, like she's leaving everything behind if you take Piper. I think that what you can't if you send her somewhere, she goes to one of your settlements. Is that it? She won't go home. The whole thing's kind of weird. It makes no sense. She's like later sister. She just doesn't do anything with her sister. Yeah, you're right. Actually, doesn't make any sense. They all just become whatever you need them to be, really. Maybe they could have done something like, you know, if you like a character, you make a sync copy of them, and then they can come with you, and then you don't have to worry about all that stuff, right? Just get a synth version of Piper, and then real Piper stays behind, and you have there's no issue. That would be kind of cool. That explains it all. Everyone's a synth. What mic do I have? It's an Audio Technica something or other. I don't know the exact make, the exact model number. Sorry. If you want to message me and on Twitter or Discord or anything, I'll tell you after the stream's over. I can check. Is weapon upgrading important in this? Do you mean weapon upgrading like you are improving your weapon like you do in Dark Souls? From what I can see so far, no. But is getting a new weapon is very important. Yeah, you always want to be looking at what weapons you're getting so you can upgrade them. But you're upgrading like the slot, not the weapon itself. Whoa, that was a fucking cool follow up there. Holy shit. Yeah, these things are kind of tough. Yeah, nothing in Fallout 4 really makes sense, unfortunately. It's a shame. Ooh, excuse me, sorry for yawning. You can level up your weapon soul forging with a higher level weapon. You can do with armors too. Cool. I kind of like this weapon. Maybe I should just keep soul forging this weapon then. When am I adding weeb emotes? Like what? What was the red thing? Can you take it? The sword in the ground, that's a revenant. That's the bloodstained versions in this game. So in Dark Souls and Bloodborne, there are bloodstains on the ground. You can see how other people die. In this game, they're revenants, and you can fight them. You can fight an NPC version of the person who died there. Yeah, that's how it works. Baka dragon. But I couldn't interact with it then because the mission was over, because I just killed all of the I'd beaten the enemies that I had to beat in that area, so the mission was done. Okay, so this is the last mission that I did when I first played it. I didn't work out that you needed the fire to kill the boss, so I had to do it hard mode, and it was okay. The boss is all right. It's quite strenuous actually. Took a long time to kill him. Like the fight itself was difficult. It took a while. I remember this level being quite large, and it had a cool design.
いらっしゃいましたね。秀明様の使いから話は伺っております。かのあやかしはこの一帯を根城にしている様子。アンジー様。
Flint, fire amulet.
今でこそかようなありさまでいずこ見つけ出せば。どうか。
Okay. Fighting revenants is totally worth it because people have legendary equipment. Not sure if it scales with their level when they died or yours though. Yeah, usually I kill every revenant that I find. Alright, someone said I should upgrade spirit. Oh, it gives you some attack and everything too. Cool, alright. It's not a complete dump stat for your Pokemon guy. Cool, alright. I like it. If I turn on online mode, you'll see a bunch more revenants to fight. Oh, am I offline? Hold on, how do I do that? How do I turn online mode? Secret word? What? Oh, is this a password? No, I don't want secret word. No, stop. Stop, please. What? Secret word is A. Off. Fucking hell. Okay, I had to give a secret word. I've been seeing revenants from other people though, already. Are you sure? Like, is there are there even more to turn on? I've definitely been seeing people with weird names. So, but there must be revenants from other people, unless they make creative names for revenants to make it look like they're available. Those are put in devs. Like there was a hashtag prepared, and there was like some other weird name too. It weren't actual names. Revenants that have red names or dev play offline revenants. It says I'm offline. Okay, hold on. How do I don't I go online mode if I leave? If I use, what do? I use the some purple thing, right? This fragment thing, right? Go to the shrine. Just leave with the shrine. Okay, now we're online. Maybe. I hope so. That sucks. I thought I was online the whole time. I must have missed it. Alright, so now they'll spawn. Right? Cool. Alright. sword. That sucks. I thought that I was already getting online stuff because some of them had weird names. Like not all of them were like NPC names. Some of them were strange names. Oh, everyone's using these big swords. Fuck. If you were gonna run Dark Souls 2 right now, what select character would you go for? I'm about to start one. I would probably go with my bog standard Hides Knight build because that's what I like and I like to play in that game. And I haven't played that game in a while, so I'd probably just like go do that for like memories, you know, because I like that game. But if I had played the game already like recently, I would probably go with probably like a larger sword build. I think larger weapons are a bit more fun in Dark Souls after you've done some smaller sword runs, and they're a lot more powerful too, in my experience. Puffwad just subscribed. Thank you very much, Puffwad. How many hours are we into the stream? We're 2 hours in the stream. Should I start doing it now? We're 2 hours in. We're all loosened up. Welcome to the Dragon's Den, Puffwad. And just so no one feels left out, everyone that subscribed today, Captain Viridian, Silas Adams, Bagel Addict, Hank Hilltrill, and Puffwad again, welcome to the Dragon's Den, guys. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. No one's left out from the Dragon's Den. Welcome to the Cringe Cave. Welcome to the Bad Joke Club, or the Bad Joke Group. Welcome to the Weeaboo Wagon. Whoa, what the fuck is this guy doing? The iguana igloo, yep. Welcome to the iguana igloo. Welcome to the banana savannah. Oh shit. I thought of the perfect subscribe line, all aboard the Dragon Wagon. I'll be your conductor of cringe, Joseph the Scaleless Anderson tipping the scales for hordes of entertainment. Wow. Wow. You know what though? I think that could be pretty funny though, you know. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. Thanks for tipping the scales. That is next level cringe. That is like wow, that's next level cringe. Thank you for that. That's good. I think someone was speaking a little bit more about Dark Souls 2 and I missed it. I'm sorry. I hope you like your run though. I really like Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is good. Every time someone subs, we're going to take 16 years to welcome them with all these thank you messages. Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. The goal of all thank you messages is that you... Why are you scared? Okay, you're out now. Is that they go on for so long that it just lasts until the next person subs, and then you do it all over again, and then yeah, and that's it. That's the whole stream, right? Wait, what? Oh, how's it going? I think this is my favorite level. I don't like the boss here, but I think this is my favorite level. Tontalicious just subscribed. Thank you very much, Tontalicious. We started. So, welcome to the Dragon's Den, Tontalicious. Thank you very much for subbing. I'm sorry that we have such a cringy name. Thank you. Oh, we died. Oh, shit. We dead. Is the port on this game good or bad? It is... It's not bad, but it's not great either. It's not great. It could be better. It could be better. But it could be a hell of a lot worse too. Alright, so here's the rule that we're doing Revenants, is that we're not fighting Revenants until we have our forgot about those. Until we have our dog back. That's the rule on Revenants. When does this stream start exactly? Stream? Oh, when does the stream start exactly? I know it's 11 a.m., but what time zone? Eastern. So, my time zone. Yeah, it's 11 a.m. Eastern. So if you're in Britain, I think that's 4 p.m. If you are in the West Coast in the United States, that is 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 8 a.m. Right? 8? Yeah, it's 8 a.m. on the West Coast, I think. If you're in Australia, it's past your bedtime. Sorry, Australia. I think we're gonna start doing once a week streams at night though, like once a week. I don't know if it's gonna be a set day or if it's when we can just manage it. If we're not too tired, me and Lily, we'll do like once a week. We'll do a late night stream. I think the next one's probably going to be on the 20th, because we'll do the Patreon Q&A, which I should post today. I have a lot of things to do today. Holy fuck. Do you know when you're in high school and you realize that you had like a bunch of homework to do and you forgot to do it until like you got home or something, or it's like the whole day you were home and you know you're just like doing whatever, or you went out with your friends, or and then it's like okay, like an hour before you should go to sleep before school tomorrow, and then you realize that you forgot to do some big report, or you forgot to do some essay, or you forgot to do some big homework, and you're like, oh no, and that feeling that you get, like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, like that's how I felt just now, right then. I was seeing like all the things I have to do today. Fuck. I was like, oh no, I have to do that and that and that and that. But yeah, we'll probably do, maybe we'll do another late night stream before that. That's because the 20th is quite far away. Maybe we'll do it, maybe we'll do one on Tuesday. Tuesday is my birthday. Maybe we'll do a late night stream on my birthday to celebrate. Me and Lily will do a birthday stream. I don't know if she's, I think maybe she's making food for the kids, so I don't know if she can hear me. She's in the chat right now. What do you think of that, Lily? If we're awake enough for it. Because we're definitely not going out because we're parents, so that's not happening. So let's just hang out and be social on stream. Did this stream break? There's a recent 2-hour VOD. No. It shouldn't have. Is it live? I think you can watch VODs live now, can't you? Is it updating as it goes on? Well, this looks treacherous. Alright, we did it. Alright, we did it. Hardest part of the game. Hardest part of the game, we did it. Okay, I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. I remember fighting you guys. I'm using Living Weapon on you. Let's run. Let's run. We don't want to waste the Living Weapon. Who's next? Who's next? These are even harder to parry. That didn't even hit me. Okay, so what does high stance even look like for dual swords? Okay, got him that time. All right. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble parrying anything that's really fast. Alright, so this is the boss, and the cool thing about this area, unfortunately the boss isn't that great, is that you can fight the boss right now, which I didn't want to do. I didn't want to fight the boss right now, I just wanted to open the door. I didn't want to fight the boss right now. Okay, we're fighting the boss right now. We're fighting the boss right now, totally intentional. I wanted to show you guys the fight early on. So here's the boss. Dual sword, high stance, raised eyebrows. Okay, cool. That's gonna be hard to see, but I'll look up for it. Raised elbows. Okay, so this is the boss, and you're supposed to have these fires on, and you can use the fires to get like a fire buff, and it also stops these things from spawning. Oh, walk off. Okay, cool. Cool. What's your opinion on what? Seth T's Tack? I feel like his game review videos are a lot like yours, but shorter and more humorous, but also gets all the points across. I've never heard of him. Sorry. Do you want to link him? I've never heard of him. Sorry. Yeah, I don't like this boss that much either. I remember trying to go for his arms, and that didn't work all that well, and it was just like he takes more damage, but it's just better just to hit him in the face. I hope that my dog isn't stuck in there now. He might be stuck in there now, so that sucks. Opinion on Super Bunny Hop? Super Bunny Hop's good. I like Super Bunny Hop. Why not use fire damage? Because we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it the hard way, man. We're gonna do it the hard way. I don't know, we might use fire damage, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me kill this guy, this guy's annoying. Lightning Master. Is there like a homeward bound? A special candle that summons guardian spirits and a murder from graves. This is where items used. Cool. All right, so that's like a homeward bound that gives you your dog back. All right, cool. All right, we're using that. All right, we use that. Now we don't have to go back into the room. I should check to make sure if the dog was outside the room first, though. That was kind of dumb. Maybe it was outside the room. Got to go. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Part-time gamer 42. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you liked it. What are your thoughts on Binding of Isaac? So I used the clip in the Hob critique. It's okay. I haven't played it a lot. I never got into it because of how much you had to just wiki everything to find out what everything did, and it was a little bit simple, I thought, in terms of just the combat outside of all the way that the items interact. But I think it's cool how it works, and you can have a different thing, a different run each time. I vastly prefer Gungeon. Gungeon is way better to me. Gungeon is one of my favorite games. I love Gungeon. So is the skull with the clump of Amrita the actual thing that is the monster, or is it just a coincidence that it has one and that just functions as kind of like a creative weak point? Or is like a skull with Amrita, like that's the one that fell into the ocean and that turned into the big spooky monster? Is that how they form? Let's get the fuck away from this part so we can fight him. What? The skull is the Amrita collection that gives it physical form. Cool. I like that better than just being just like, hey, while I was down there, I just happened to soak up a skull, and that's what's in me. It makes sense that way much more. I like that. I wish Gungeon had the fun mixing of items that Isaac has. I rarely see as complex or interesting item interactions in it. There are some, but I think maybe you're right. You have a point about that. Like it isn't as creative. Have you played the new update? The new update added some new things. The supply drop update. I guess it's not new anymore. That was like back in when the fuck was that? I don't know. That was a while ago. Was that like 8 months ago? I can't remember. They're working on a new expansion right now. But the gameplay is just so much better in Gungeon than me, and that's why I like it. The game feel. Fuck man, I'm dodging into that. We can do that Revenant, but first let's see if there's any easy things up here I can get an elixir from. I'm probably gonna take a hit. Not doing very well right now. I need to sneeze. Sorry about that. How intensive is this on your Richter stream? Not really at all, I think. It seems to be fine. Nowhere near what Assassin's Creed Origins was. Come on, let me hit your horns. Okay. I wasn't trying to cheese him there with strong attacks, but I want to hit his horns and he wouldn't let me. He wanted to keep his horns. Okay, let's kill that revenant. Lesbomancy, I think, or Lesbomancer. I think it's meant to be Lesbomancy. I think. Just subscribe. Thank you very much. It's an interesting name. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. The sub club, the bad joke group. Thank you very much for the sub. My favorite kind of magic. It's a Witcher 2 reference, which you get if you play it. Ooh, called oot. I just got called oot. Called oot by a sub. I'm sorry. I have played Witcher 2, just not the whole thing. Called out. Drobogor, how did you die here, Drobogor? I think there's a shrine here, isn't there? Yep, there is. I can hear it. Okay, I don't want to use it there because I don't want the level to reset. But I have no healing, so maybe I don't have a choice. And I want to make I don't want to get a new checkpoint into level. I guess we're using it. We're using it. Okay, 5,000 Emerita and we get another level. Do we have anything that we can use to get 5,000 Emerita? No. Spirit Stone. No, not happening. Not happening. Joe, when Skyrim will come for an iPhone, will you review it? Sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Getting shreked. Use your Locks of Hair since the skill points will stay with you even if you die. Yeah, I could use them. I could do that, or I could just leave them there and just trigger everyone's OCD that's watching that I'm not using them. I don't know. Decisions. Or would it be more triggering that I have the skill points down below that I'm not using? Damn, one bad hit on that and you get hit in the first one and you're dead. Just one early hit and you get wombo combo to dead. Maybe I could have blocked though. Maybe I could have blocked. Just bought Nioh, looking forward to trying it out, but I need to finish Prey first. Cool, Prey's really good. I hope you like Prey. I hope you like Nioh too. It's been a pretty good year for games, I think. Been pretty good. Someone said make sure you check your doggo. Let's check the doggo. What is the doggo? Is it under equipment or is it in the shrine? Maybe I have to check it at the shrine. Okay, so this guy has the other DLC weapon I've never seen before. I keep thinking that's an overhand strike, and it's not. Okay. Okay, this one keeps up the parry, but maybe I just got lucky. For high eyebrows. Ooh. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Back away, wait for them to do part of a combo, and then as they come closer to you, parry part of the combo and come to you. Cool. Okay, so we just leveled up parrying skill right there by noticing that. That's neat. Legendary shit. Cool. Yeah. All right. I like that. All right. So when they're attacking quickly and they get into a big combo and they're just running toward you, wait and then parry one of the hits as they come close. Cool, I like that. Alright. I think we won't go back up to the roof, right? I think there was something on the roof that we missed. I don't remember where to honestly, but you'll see Doggo's powers are blocked by your own spirit level ranks. Example, unlocks ability 3, 5, 10, 12, 15 spirit points. Okay, are those only when living power is activated, or is it just at any point? Like you're just walking around and that's what happens? And someone said something about Japanese RPGs apart from Dark Souls and Bloodborne. That depends on your definition of Japanese RPG, right? Like just because it's made in Japan doesn't necessarily mean that it's part of that genre. Although it's a weird definition, right? It's I think even someone is saying that in chat right now. Yeah, it's weird to think of it that way, but like Japanese RPG usually means like something specific. It's term based. I think the hallmarks of a Japanese RPG is that it's turn-based, it looks like anime, and the story is completely batshit. Like, you have to have those three in order for it to be a Japanese RPG. What the fuck? Sometimes I just get wrecked for no reason. And no reason is that I'm just being bad. Like I'm being bad for no reason. You got wrecked. Holy crap. Persona 5, basically. For the most part, they're passive and activated at all times. Cool. The last hit there. Let's see. Oh no, we can stay on the X. That's it, that's here, right? I think that's it. Okay. Would you recommend this game to someone who likes getting platinum on difficult games? Yeah, I would. I think this game is quite difficult, and if you use everything at your disposal and you find it too easy, then you can just limit yourself, right? Like just because you can make it easy, does it, like, you can also make it hard. So like it's you have some flexibility there, like all kind of Soulsborne games. There's a lot of choices you can make to make it more difficult or easy on yourself. Question mark, what's that all about? Is there anything over here? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything behind him. I mean, we're gonna go check, but I don't think there's anything behind him. Okay, can we hit your horns this time? Ooh, we did it. I would say South Park, The Stick of Truth is a non-Japanese JRPG. Yep. So a JRPG that wasn't made in Japan, you mean? Yeah, I would agree with that. That's a good way of defining it, yeah. That's a good way of defining it. I think that in general, a lot of our genres are kind of weird that we call games, and the whole system could use an overhaul, but like we can't even agree on simple things in the gaming world. So I don't know how we're meant to make any, you know, headway on anything else, or make any progress. All right, how do we get over there? Do we just jump down from you? We want to go here, right? That's where the boss is, over there, and we want to go here. Is this how we get here? Or did I miss something somewhere else? I remember coming down here when I was here before. Dad, is there other intelligent life in the universe? That implies that there's already intelligent life in the universe that we know about. Oh, edgy answer, edgy answer. I'm a teenager. Edgy answer. Almost certainly yes. Almost certainly yes. Yep, I think so. Yep, almost certainly yes. Have you tried using your K-Sporgasm thing? This? It's not here actually. Shit. No, I haven't really tried it much. No, I think I prefer the parry. Maybe I can set it to a different stance if I haven't tried it. Joseph, give me your top 3-5 titles all time. Hit me up with them. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 6, one of the Dark Souls, probably Dark Souls 1. Maybe Bloodborne, Shadow of the Colossus, one of the Portals. Do you want me to keep going? Mega Man X, Yoshi's Island. Steven Sausage Roll should probably be up there because it's my favorite puzzle game. Puzzle games are not my favorite genre, but that should probably be up there. Very, very good. I'm trying to think top ones of the genre. Favorite racing game is probably one of the Mario Karts or one of the Burnouts, but I didn't play it that much, so I don't think those should count. So my favorite Mario Kart is probably Mario Kart 64. That's the one I played the most. That should have hit me there. That should have hit me there. That 100% should have hit me there. I don't know how that didn't hit me there. Me and Lily played a little bit of Mario Kart 7. What's the one for the Wii? The Wii U? Is it Mario Kart 7? So I think we played a little bit of that one. That was fun. So that's probably better than Mario Kart 64. Unfortunately, what I thought was really dumb about Mario Kart 7 was that, like, surely it would be better if one of us could use the TV and one of us could use the Wii Pad instead of having split screen on the TV. But is there some like hardware limitation that stops that? Then it would have to like render the game twice on the same machine or something. Like I don't. Isn't it already doing that? Or I don't get it. Like why can't they do it that way? Even if they have to like keep the split screen resolution but like stretch it over the thing, wouldn't that be better? Like I don't know. 7's one 3DS. It's 8 for the Wii U. Okay, we're playing 8, so 8's probably really good. It's probably the best. And plus you can be Link on a motorcycle, and isn't that just everyone's dream? I'm only being half sarcastic. I thought that Link on the motorcycle was pretty cool. I remember dying here when I was here before. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. There we go. Hey Joe, hit me up with that top 5 brands of socks and underwear right now, bro. What underwear brand am I wearing? I'm wearing Hanes. Hanes underwear. Hanes boxers. Went on Amazon. What boxers? There we are. We got it. There we go. That's what I want. All right, they mail it. There we go. Done. That's the boxer problem solved. Socks are all white socks. The trick here's next level trick with socks. Okay. If all of your socks are the same color, then they always match. There you go. That's the next level socks. Okay. You never have to do this bullshit where you're match the sock. Like no, if all your socks are the same color, they always match. But there you go. Life lessons from Dragon. Life hack. No one has ever thought of that before. I'm the only one in the whole world that has ever discovered that. There's no way people would have known that before I just said it. There you go. Make a full the best of underwear. Impression of the Witcher series so far, mostly positive. The combat isn't that great though, and that's gonna drag it down for me. But in terms of writing and the maturity of the story, I don't think there's anything out there that beats it. You're the Stephen Hawking of our time, of course. Have you played all three so far? I haven't played much of the third one. Okay, now that I've learned that you can just let them go into a combo and just parry like the third hit in a combo when they come close to you, like parrying is like fucking bullshit overpowered for Revenants. Holy fuck, that is just bananas strong. Or maybe I've just gotten lucky so far, but like that is like holy crap, that is powerful. Okay, so I remember there being a way to get like a shrine and a shortcut around here. Where is it? Especially considering I'm stuck. Remove talisman. I dunked on door. Oh, was this here the whole time? I missed the door. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So what's over? Is there another talisman over here? How do we get over? How do we get over here? Will you play the Breath of the Wild DLCs when they come out? I really don't want to, but maybe I'll have to. I guess I'm gonna have to, right? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. Okay, here's why I'm not excited for the Breath of the Wild DLC, even though I really like that game. Okay, here's why, and maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, I hope that people will come back and listen to this, or this will be some really stupid fucking thing that, you know, oh, I can't believe Joseph Anderson said this. I hope that's what happens. I really do hope that's what happens, because if I'm right, I'm going to be really disappointed. I have this sneaking suspicion. I've said this a couple times before. I think I've said it once on stream, and I said it on Discord as well. I have a sneaking suspicion that the DLC dungeon content is just going to be like remixed Master Quest versions of the Divine Beasts. And I just don't want to do it, man. I just don't want to do it. And if I'm right, then I'm going to be very disappointed. If I'm wrong, then great. I'll be really happy if I'm wrong. Okay, so this is where it is. All right. So this can't open, so there must be like a mimic wall or something somewhere. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Is it here? It's not here. You have to open it from this side, right? It's not here. So is it? It's not over here. Right, there's no way that it's here. Because these walls are connected right now, right? Hold on, let's see. There are 3 panels. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 panels. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 from the broken one. Yeah, so it's not here. So is it on the other side? Let's see. For the shortcut, you have to jump in there from the roof. Oh, do you? You have to go up here. Okay, so we have to go back up there, I guess. We can do that. We can do that. I got it before. I just can't remember how I got it the first time. So yeah, I don't know what details have been released about the Breath of the Wild DLC yet. I don't know what they're doing, but they said it was dungeon content. That's what I'm expecting. So that's in my opinion, that's worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is just remix Master Quest versions of the Divine Beast dungeons. If it is medium like okay scenario is that it's just one dungeon, just one. They just add one dungeon, and it's kind of small, like a new Divine Beast. And like best case scenario is that it's like 2 dungeons that are quite large. You know, like size of like Hyrule Castle currently in the game. That would be best case scenario. I think. I don't think you're gonna get anything more than that realistically. No, wrong way. What do you mean? I'm going back on the roof. I'm going over to the boats and getting on the roof. That's how I'm gonna get the thing on him. You know what? Let's just do this. Fuck it. Cheese nips? What? Wow, this guy has like a crap ton of health. Holy shit. Let's do Reverends for now. Let's just get on the fucking boat and climb the thing. That was close. That was close. There must be an easier ladder that I missed, but whatever. We're up here. How do you feel about Nintendo only releasing DLC as slightly overpriced bundles wherein the better content releases by the end, usually 1 year later? They just did the same with Xenoblade 2's DLC, did they? I don't know much about Xenoblade 2 or what they did. Okay, how do we get over to that roof? Is that where we're going? Or do we go from the other side? Let's find out. Like I think it was pretty bad of them to make hard mode DLC. That was kind of shit of them. And not only to make a DLC, but also make it so that you don't get in until much later. So if you like to have like some more challenge in your games, then you really need to not play the game when it first comes out, right? You have to wait for the DLC to come out. Okay, so this was not the correct way to go. So is there a different ladder somewhere that I missed, or can we go on that? No. Okay, so there's a different ladder somewhere that I missed. Okay, so is it on this side, or is it... Do you go the long way around, or is there a ladder over there that I missed? I can't remember. I'll figure it out, I'm sorry. Oh, is it up here? Okay, it's up here. Yeah, up here. Okay, I remember now. Cool. From what I heard, the hard mode in Zelda is also kind of stupid. So if that's your first time playing, you probably don't even want to play that. That's like hard mode for after you've done the normal game. And in a way, that's really good because like it's more substantial and it changes things significantly, and it's a challenge to have already beaten the game. But I think for people who want to play the game the first time and have a challenge the first time they play it, that's going to be a little disappointing. I don't think that's ideal, but hey, what do I know, right? Other companies also do season passes as well, also allow you to get part of the DLC. The only part of the DLC you want, i.e. if I only wanted the second Witcher 3 DLC, I could get that one without paying for the first. This is not possible with Zelda's or Xenoblade's 2 DLC. Is it not really? That sucks. So really they're charging for the full price is just like what the second DLC is, and the first one is just like the little teaser for now. Because I don't know if I would say that the first Breath of the Wild DLC that they had is worth half of the cost, and I guess we'll find out. That's why I'm a little worried. How much was it? Was it $20 or was it 30? Because at that price, like, whatever they add next is like, that's like what, like more than a third but a little less than half. Was it 20? So it's about a third then, right? About a third of the cost. So is the DLC gonna be a third of the content? Because I don't think so. Like they like the next DLC better be like fucking like banging, right? Like holy shit, there should be a lot of content. We almost died there. Almost died there. Oh, he was at like no stamina, or he was staggered, so I could have hit him. This sucks. Nintendo only does the whole bundle, so if I wanted only hard mode, I need to pay for dungeons, hero runner, or yep, it's not. I hit A instead of B to climb on the ladder, and it dodged me back into the water, and I died. God fucking damn it. Oh shit. God damn it. How do you get the time to both stream and make such high quality content? It seems like a lot of work. Yeah, it is a lot of work. Oh, I'm almost dying here in chat. Holy shit, almost lost all the Emrita. I still might. No! Shit. Get on the ladder, get on the ladder, get on the ladder. Get on the ladder. You're still here? Why is this rapidly going out of control whenever we don't have the dog? Okay, streaming high quality content. Yeah, it's tough. It takes a lot of hours, but I spoke about this in a stream the other night when Lily was here. Not the last one, but the one before that when Lily was here. And after what happened with Amazon, like we used to write books and we used to self-publish them on Amazon with like really bad covers. You can go look at the covers if you want. Like my book covers are fucking awful. So are the titles because they're meant to be. They're meant to give you just an idea of what the book is about. That's what the titles are all about. The strategy was that because who the fuck is Joseph Anderson? Like who the fuck is Joseph Anderson? Is that you see the title and you see the cover and the title has to be something in the book. So it's like if you title your book The Betrayal and you have like a cover that just shows like a dagger on it. Like, people are going to be like, okay, that could be about anything. Like, I know there's going to be a betrayal, but I have no idea what the fuck is going to be the betrayal. I have no idea what's in it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But if you, because they don't know who you are, they don't know the author, right? But if you call your book The Wizard and the Dragon, and on the cover is a picture of a dragon, then they'll be like, okay, well, I don't know who Joseph Anderson is, but fuck, I know what a dragon is, and I like dragons, I like wizards, fuck, let's do it, you know, and that's the whole strategy. And that's why the books are called what they are and they have the covers that they have. Is that was the strategy because they weren't made to be high art. They were made to sell and people to read them and for them to look at them. That was the whole point of what they were. They weren't written to be high art. They were written to make money. They're not complete garbage, but that was the whole point. And that may sound like, okay, well that seems like a weird strategy. It is, but it worked. It 100% worked. Where did I die? Down here. Yeah, it 100% worked. Like, they sold a lot. Really? Really? They sold a lot while Amazon was actually promoting self-published titles, self-published books on their platform. But then Amazon just decided one day, kind of like when YouTube changes their algorithm. Just like YouTube changes their algorithm, that they're not going to promote self-published books anymore. And because they're not going to promote self-published books anymore, that the books stopped selling like overnight pretty much. Completely overnight, they stopped selling. And so this is linked to what's happening now, is that, because I spoke about this the other night, is that I'm like paranoid of that happening again with YouTube for whatever reason. That, you know, you have this opportunity and you don't take advantage of it. So right now it's just like every single possible hour that I can work, I work. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Every single possible hour that I work, I can work. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't go well there with dying. So that's why there are a lot of streams and YouTube videos and everything, and that's why, you know, it's like, yeah, so many hours are going into it, because I said this on stream the other night too. Like because that happened with Amazon. Every like morning when I wake up, I feel like the channel can be taken away. That YouTube's gonna have deleted the channel, or they're gonna stop promoting it, or my videos aren't gonna show up on searches anymore, or I'm gonna get like 10 million copyright strikes in a row, and the whole channel is gonna get deleted. You know, that sort of thing. Like that's what I'm scared of. Is that a plausible fear? Absolutely not. Like, is that gonna happen? Almost certainly not. Like YouTube and the videos and everything are a lot more stable than the books were. If anything, just because the videos are for free, right? Like it's not a product being sold. It's just here the videos. But yeah, that's my fear. I'm constantly worried that I'm gonna wake up and it's all gonna be gone. So take advantage of it while it's here, pretty much. Yeah, I shouldn't have died there. I just lost a lot of Amrita from that, unfortunately. Quite a lot, I think. I think you get a lot from... Do you get a decent chunk from Revenants? I probably lost a lot there. That sucks. I don't know if you guys have ever... If anyone here has ever streamed before, but it's actually pretty hard to talk and play at the same time. Like, it takes something away. And when I get going, sometimes I'm fine, but other times when I get going, like it really like cuts my attention down in half, and I start making really stupid mistakes like that. I was noticing this big time on Odyssey last night when I was playing offline, that I was playing in more not really more creative ways, but I was making jumps more. I was getting through a little bit more. So I think that's the cost of streaming. I think is that you're gonna make some more mistakes. I don't think it's making me enjoy the game any less, especially not with this one or Odyssey, but I think that's the cost, is that you're going to make some silly mistakes and you're going to look like an idiot sometimes, but I'm okay with that. And I think it's something I'm going to get better at too, as time goes on. I think it's something you can learn. But it makes sense if you think of like your brain as like a processor in a computer. Like, you only have so many cycles to do everything. Like, it would be even worse if I had, you know, trying to hold another conversation at the same time, you know, multiple things in my head. And the way that I think of things and answer questions is usually I have like multiple ones going at the same time, and that's not good. Like, sometimes I'll read like 2 or 3 questions out at the same time, and then I'll just jump between all of them and thinking. I think you shouldn't worry too much. Although the platforms change and shift, your content is the main product. It will maintain platform shifts. I hope so. I'm not 100% convinced of that, but I hope so. Having people spread out on Twitter and Discord and Patreon even, and here now too, like makes it so that, you know, like, in order for everything to crumble, like Twitch, Patreon, Twitter, YouTube, and Discord, all of them would have to go down like at the same time. Like and what's the chance? Like, at that point, if that happens, like, something, like the whole entire internet has gone down, and something's going wrong with society or something, right? Like, if all of them go down at the same time. So I think that's part of the appeal of Twitch, is that spreading out and breaking away from just being primarily on YouTube. It makes things feel a lot more stable. That hurt. The other problem is that, well, it's not a problem. It's just something else. Okay, so there's nothing else down here, right? All right, let's not go down here because we don't want to fucking jump in the water again. Can we go down there? Cool. The other problem that's not really a problem, you know, exactly, is that I feel like the amount of time that I put into the channel has become like the new standard, and if I was to work significantly fewer hours, then that would make things slow down more. So, and people expect a lot of content or content somewhat regularly. So could I not have opened that door until now, or what? Did I just miss this door? Hey Lily, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm alright. Dead again. This guy killed me again.
Sorry? No, I'm okay.
Coke or
We're probably gonna be done in an hour. I think it's gonna be a 4-hour stream today.
I need to get really deep into Odyssey.
Okay.
So in an hour I'll come out and I'll have some food and everything. But yeah, we'll just go one more hour. Yeah, so it's kind of like I've in a way, like, there's been rapid progress on the channel, and I've kind of shot myself a little bit for scaling back at any point, because after going at it so hard for like 2 years now, it's like, okay, well, that's the expectations you have to keep at it, and I'm okay with doing that for a while longer still, but I can't do that forever, and I think there'll be like maybe a little bit of a rough transition period later on, but for now it's okay. Like I said, because I'm really motivated because I don't want it to go away. Usually people say, like, yeah, like someone's saying in chat right now. Usually people say, you know, I don't mind if there are gaps, if the content stays high and there's a high quality. And yeah, I think most people feel that way, but channels can kind of fall off the wayside if they don't have regular content, and I'm not sure that all of the patrons would feel that way, and the patrons are the main, like, bulk of the people that are supporting the channel right now, like, by a gigantic margin. Like, out of all the ways that we're making money from making videos and streaming at the moment, like, there's Twitch, there's Patreon, there's ads. Like, Patreon is just like so much larger than everyone else, and I feel like if we ever go a month without a lot of content, or if we go a lot of time without an average hour of content every single month, like, I feel like I'm letting them all down, and I don't want to do that regularly. There've been a couple times when we've lost some content and we've dipped a little bit, but usually we make it up by having more content the next month. You know what I mean? Okay, so no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. I want to look at. Oh, can I not look at it until I have him back? Okay, let's go get him. Not sure if you read it, but Hearthstone might be a good game for casual streaming. Yeah, but then I have to play Hearthstone. You know, who wants to do that? Where are the boys?
They're in the crib.
Both of them?
Both of them. I hear laughing. I hope it's not them crying. I need another one.
I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, Pro. I'm really hungry though. I didn't eat today. I only had a couple of these biscuit things, and they're really small. Knockoff Jaffa cakes.
Do you want your traditional chicken sandwich?
I know. I don't know. I don't know why. I just didn't feel like eating on stream today. Like, I'm never like happy eating on stream. I didn't want to eat on stream today.
Dang, you could have had one. Might have been.
Lily, did you ever think that maybe I just don't like your chicken sandwiches anymore?
Crossed my mind, but I thought, no, it couldn't be.
Maybe
Who wouldn't?
I'm tired of chicken sandwiches. No, I just really want to stream today. Chicken sandwiches are so great. Yeah, and they're
It's not like I
and they're
slaved
great.
over the oven roast chicken.
And they're
you know,
great.
with herbs, you know, shit. I'll give you a proper
Wait,
sandwich.
you didn't kill the chicken yourself?
No.
I thought you killed the chicken. What's all the screaming I keep hearing all day then? Okay, let's look at equipment. We haven't looked at equipment for a while. Okay, so 39. That must be way better, right? Final blow damage. What? How does that work? Is that one on the ground? Okay, so are these all ranked in? No, they're not. I want to rank by level. Wow, 38. Okay, that's by rarity. This is by type? You hear that? Hear my stomach?
I heard it.
Yeah. Sort by level is the next one. Okay, sort by level is the next one. Okay, so where's the top level sword? All right, so we have a 42 level sword. Is that a normal sword or is that a whatever? That's not a normal sword, is it? That's a normal sword. This is a the big sword, right? I think so. Yeah. Okay, so we want what's the highest level sword that we have? Wow, Raiki isn't even here. It's not even on the list. Okay, I think I saw one down there. All right, so we want this one, 39. That's probably 288. Is there another one? Ooh, that's 313. Why is that one better? Wind damage, 30 because the wind damage, 31%. What should I use? Should I use the level 39 one or the level? Oh, they're all level 39. I'm bad. I'm terrible. All right, see you later, Lily. I like this one. I think that one's kind of cool. Oh, is that another big sword? Am I dumb? I'm dumb. All right, let's go with this one. I'm dumb. I thought that was just a normal sword. All right, is there another one after that that's better? No. All right. Okay, I hope this is better than the one I was using. All right, so let's go try and kill the boss. How'd you know if it's a small sword? It's kind of hard to tell, as you can see me struggling there, but it's got a different kind of icon to it. Sword. Shit. You should use the Kusira Gamma, the banana weapon. That's what you should use. Katana Weeb. I just like the normal sword, man. I just like the normal sword. I'm sorry that my sword is boring, but I just like the normal sword. I should, we're gonna die anyway first attempt. Fuck it, we're gonna die anyway. Let's just go in and do it. Okay, so when I first did this, I didn't know you could light your sword on fire. I went in here and I had the torches lit, the beacons lit, which stops the guys from spawning. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like, there's nothing else. But you can light the sword on fire. Like, why would you think that would work? Like, I went in here and I was like, okay, well, it stops the mobs from spawning. That's great, I think I had like maybe one open, one on. I was like, okay, that's great. Why would putting your sword in fire make it go on fire? Like, I understand like weapon oil, I understand like magic like imbuing it or anything, but like just putting your weapon in a fucking bonfire makes it go on fire. What fucking world is this?
remember correctly, as long as you don't move after you've locked on and you're just hitting, you don't have to worry about going off the edge, I think. He can still hit you with his armpit though. That's something that can happen. We just got hit by the armpit. Do you feel this game is ever unfair by overtuning damage health on enemies relatively to the player? It seems fairly steep sometimes. Yeah, it does, but I don't think it's unfair. But a lot of that will come down to how much grinding you're supposed to do, what's your gear like, how lucky did you get with that sort of stuff. That's why I don't really like those systems all that much. They don't really appeal to me very much. But I think that everything is pretty much doable as long as you're not so far behind on gear, I think. Probably still worth it to go out and hit him a little, his arms a little bit. Yeah, not that one. No, I don't think that one's worth it. I forgot about that move when he just randomly follows up a spitting out a ship with a big gigantic eye laser beam. Yeah, I fucking hate that move. That is a bad move. That is a bad water spirit. Maybe you're using fire spirits who lives in the bonfire. This game's full of Japanese folklore. We do know the real reason is just to tell the player the boss is weak to fire. The blob is cute? Yeah, I think so. I think the blob is kind of cute. He's a little bit kawaii, I think, yeah. He's a kawaii blob. He's Mr. Blobby. Oh, that time the armpit didn't do damage. Cool. state? What stun state is he in? No? Okay. Block. Is this just riveting right now, this boss? You guys having fun? I really hope I don't die. Where's the clown outfit in this game? I'm saving for the skeleton suit already in my second run of Odyssey. Oh, that time the armpit hit me? Okay, cool. I don't even think the... Okay, let's do it. I don't even think this does that much more damage, does it? Oh, okay. I'm a filthy liar. Okay, yeah, it does way more damage. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh my god. Okay, so that must... Okay, that's the intended way to do it. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at chat. I'm sorry. I'll do the fire thing this time so we're not on it a lot. I was looking at chat. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, that's don't think that the boss is boring because I'm doing it in the most boring way because I'm not using the fire buff. We'll use the fire buff this time. Fuck it. It's definitely intended to use the fire buff. There's no way. Like, that's why his health is so high. Ah, shit. Doggo 2 for more fire damage. Yep. Doggo's good. Do it without the fire. I just kind of did do it without the fire. I don't want to bore chat. Wow, that's so much more damage on the eye. So we need to stay the fuck away from his blob when he comes back up. Okay. Just spam living weapon. The gauge fills up pretty quickly with Emerald, actually. I don't think I'm getting any Emerald from him, am I there? Maybe I am. I don't think so. Worth instant death. Yeah, worth instant death. Yeah, like there's one thing to make something challenging for the sake of it, but there's also something about just making something really fucking tedious. Like, is the fight better, you know, like this? Like, I don't think so. This feels more. In fact, I'd say this maybe might even be a little too big of a change. Somewhere in the middle, maybe. him this time. Wow, okay, that's not what I was expecting there. Okay. He says he gets it. Fire block. Wow. Heal again just to be sure. Yeah, that's better. I think that's definitely a better way of doing the fight. Don't know how much you're into WoW still, but you see anything about Battle for Azeroth? If so, thoughts? No real thoughts about Battle for Azeroth, although apart from just thinking it's kind of funny that they've said so many times that, you know, they're going to refocus on the conflict between the Alliance and the Horde. I think they've said that almost every single expansion, and this is the first one that it seems like they're really delivering on that. But let's see if there's not some secret hidden evil bad guy that comes out of the shadows and ends up being the main bad.
信州真田はこちらにつきましょう。しかし、東国は今や徳川が本拠。多くの大名がすでに密約を結んでおりまする。三成殿も人気がないの。
Hey Joe, how are ya? Asks, GIF games. I'm okay. How are you? I'm a little tired, but I'm okay. But we're about to finish up streaming about half an hour, I think. So, we're with the end of this stream.
How do
I like the game? I like it a lot. The game's really, really good. That was a long mission. I got kind of trapped in a loop there for one part of it, though. I got through the first, like, 90% of it really fast, and then, like, smooth, and then the last 10% was spent trying to get that one checkpoint.
もはやろくに目も見えず、下法で生きておるに。今さら正道を歩もうと、神仏の救いは受けられますまい。この者が太宰府に秘匿された五国の霊石を見つけ、こたびの戦で役立ててはと申しておりまする。わしらも。 異国の者に頼ると申すか。
You should try playing this game without any armor. It's way more fun. Well, you die so quickly when you get hit that I don't think it would make all that much of a difference, would it? I guess you get a lot of you get some damage buffs from armor sets and stuff, so that you'd be losing some offense. Hi Joe, I miss you, man. What are these normie trash stream hours? Let's go back to the 4 a.m. hours. Plus, okay, gonna lurk now. Big smooches for the big daddy. Thanks, DKN. Okay, so we got some items for that. Alright. Twilight mission for Boating Seas unlocked. The mission, the Way of the Warrior Adept, has been added to the dojo. Way of the Ninja. Alright. Proceed to next region. There is a submission. The Bridge of Bone. There's a submission here now too. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do a submission in the same place right away. I think we'll do. I think we need to do these to get some things unlocked, right? Gesture, how's that? I guess. Alright, let's do it. Show me what you got. Is the Shadow of Colossus version you played the PS2 or PS3 version? I heard the PS3 version is supposed to be kind of broken. I've played both. The PlayStation 3 version didn't feel broken to me. It felt like the better version. But I've played both. The first version I ever played was the PS2 version. Blood from the 26 we're using. Okay, parrying isn't going very well. Can you block it? Yeah, you can block it. Okay. So I want to block them as much as possible because there's no real warning for that, I don't think. One hit from dead. That sucks. That sucks. Close, close, close. So this is basically anime Dark Souls, correct? Yep, pretty much. Greed? Yeah, I got greedy. Yeah, I tried to finish him in a cheap way instead of just waiting for a good opening. Because I knew he was one hit from dead. I ended up paying for it. I do it a lot, actually. It's a recurring problem. How's it going, Lily? What's the matter? Kids wearing out? That's good. Again. Dead. I didn't like the look of Code Vein. Code Vein looks okay. I'll play it. It might be pretty good. Code Vein might be alright. I keep trying to parry and it's just not going well in this guy. so much easier if you just don't try to parry. It's kind of weird. Why is it hard to parry this guy? What am I getting wrong? So much easier without trying to parry. So much easier without parry. That's weird. Is Nioh still unoptimized? I've heard it played pretty badly day one. It seems fine to me. Doesn't mean any problems. A couple stutters here and there. You right? Yeah. What'd you have for lunch?
Couple chicken nuggets and those little spanakopita things that you bought. Those little triangle things.
That's what you had? Yeah.
Well, we shared.
You shared?
He had that and some cheese and some oat squares. And I tried to give him an apple, but it was gross inside, so we didn't have the apple.
Oh, we need dexterity and magic up to do those two. Okay.
Basically, we raided the freezer.
Oh, let's look at the spirit. So spirit required, we need 9 and 10 for that. We get skill damage and we get, what else do we get? Close combat attack. Key reduction. Okay. Human close combat damage. Alright, so there's probably one of these that's way better if you're just not going to use living weapon a lot, I guess, yeah. So that's what we want. So we want spirit up to 10. We don't want to go above 10.
Will you play Shadow of the Colossus remastered?
Yeah, it's coming out again. Yeah, I'll play it. Yeah, definitely. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video on the series back then. At that point, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. We'll see.
This is an interesting one. Have you ever had a special relationship with someone that no one knew about?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Sounds kind of ominous, huh?
It does. What's your hardware? I can't say that.
I don't know I can't remember what my processor is. I have a 1080, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and 3 hard drives. Solid state for the games, and 2 other ones for a shit ton of footage. Alright, I should probably put armor on, right? And Ritter earned. So we're losing 1 and we get all that. So I think that's probably worth it.
Oh, Sweetie Man says you have a special relationship with me, Joe. But I knew about that, Sweetie Man, so it's not a secret.
That's even better, I think, that one. Okay, what about level? Can we make it level? Order by level. Okay, so change defense to spirit. What? Why can't I wear this? Or is just everything's worse? Do I need skill required 7. Okay, it says at the bottom I need skill required 7. Strength required. Okay, ambush unit. Okay. I don't think the skill bonus is the set bonus is worth it, is it? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Ooh, that's pretty good. Skill required 12. Okay, that is a pretty big bump. put that on. Hero's armor. That also looks like it's a pretty big bump. That looks way better. I guess I got all this from killing Revenants, right? Looks like it. Soul matching cost reduction? What? Isn't that for crafting? Do you put that on when you're doing crafting? Soul matching cost reduction? What's that? It's kind of weird. Shorten recovery time out of key. That seems really good. Holy shit. Let's put that on. Running speed 10%. That's really good too. Cool. All right, we got a bunch of really good stuff from killing all those dudes. Oh, so that's a wooden sword. The wooden sword's great. Really? The wooden sword's really good? Okay. Maybe we'll put the wooden sword on later on. Strategist of Legend. Cool. Okay, so did I miss any good helms? Is there a good helm I could have put on too?
How do I feel about my husband being a nerd who plays samurai video games? You know what I always said? People used to make fun of video games and people who would play video games and stuff, and I would always say, yeah, but he plays them from home. He's not in a bar drinking. I don't have to worry about him cheating on me. If he's cheating on me, he's cheating on me online, so I'm totally fine with him being a nerd. I feel encouraged.
Damage reduction 2%, extend timely guard opening. Close combat damage, skill key reduction, key plus 10. That's pretty good, I think. Gonna go out on the prowl and find someone who plays Dark Souls. That's my pickup line at the bar. Hey baby, do you know about Dark Souls?
Do you want to see my Dark Soul?
Okay, do these matter, these accessories? Probably, I guess. Okay, we're not using magic power. Familiarity bonus. Change the defense magic. That's giving us some, like a fair amount of defense. Defense from behind. Yeah, I don't think these are any good. Let's just put the top ones on. Luck. Fuck it. Why not? Okay, what's this one?
How do I cope with the loss of someone close? Well, firstly, I'm sorry for your loss. But unfortunately, there's no right answer to that. Just time. Which is such a cliche, but it's true.
I would agree with that.
Just getting through the first days is always the hardest. Getting past the reminders, getting through the first holidays, that kind of thing. Just do whatever you have to do to get through them, and you will never have to do that again.
Alright, I don't think we should do this submission because we were just here. But maybe we should do this submission while we're here. And then maybe there'll be time to stop the stream after that. But I kind of want to see what the next area is, so maybe we'll go and do the next area real quick after we do this one. Just to see it, just so we're in there. We'll see what that's like. Hey babe, want to test your defense from behind? Okay, so far every level has had a new enemy type, so I wonder when that's gonna stop. Did the DLC add any new enemy types? I hope so. Oh, I think I could feel the movement increase. It's significant. It's weird how you can feel 10%. This submission is really hard, is it? Hi Joe, so I smooch Daddy Joe for me, please. Ooh, I'm gonna get a smooch.
When you look up in the darkness, what do you think she would think?
Summer, my testicle summer. There's a Rick and Morty quote for all occasions. When's the Rick and Morty Christmas special? Hi Joseph, how are you? I'm okay.
Roger Ebert came back to life and asked you to do things that art.
I wouldn't show him any games. I would just say to him, how could a bunch of artists creating something create anything that isn't art? You know, like everyone here that's working on this game is an artist. There are writers. There are wow, digital artists. That was some weird ass tracking there. Programming could be argued to be like an art form as well, and they're all making this thing. How could it not be art? You know, there's music, you know, and you could argue that the interactivity may not be art, and that's where the discussion would go. But yeah, that's it. As for wait, did they not respawn? Huh. Oh, okay, some of them respawn. If you want a specific game that I think might impress him, and you might realize the interactivity, I think someone might be a good bet. It's more of a like a movie style plot. The interactivity is there. It doesn't need to be like, you don't need to be good at games to play it. I think someone would be a good choice. Edith Finch might be a good one too, but he might find Edith Finch a little too pretentious. So I don't know. I think someone would be a good choice. Would I kick Roger Ebert's ass? No, absolutely not. Roger Ebert was good. Okay, so now are they back? Did it just get delayed when it spawned? Like, what's going on here? Oh, there's a wall. It's not done. Really positive. I like this game a lot. Yeah, it's one of my favorites of the year, definitely. Might be number 2 after Hollow Knight. Okay, is this clear now? Because I wanted to go back and kill all the revenants. Do you consider the room art? I haven't seen the room, but I would say that the room would be bad art, right? Just because something's art doesn't mean it's good. I feel like the game got dramatically easier after getting parry skill, and it got dramatically easier after unlocking or turning online mode on to kill all the revenants and getting a lot of gear from it. But I don't know, are the revenants supposed to be like, am I cheesing all the revenants with parry? Is that why they're so easy and I'm getting such good gear? Because it's a DLC for PC, yeah, I think it's worth the price, but you have to like really like Souls games because it's quite difficult. Fucking this weapon, man. Just ridiculous. The amount of people chained together.
Just saying that your mic is low today.
My mic is low?
During the fighting scenes, they can't hear you very well. But you're almost done too, so.
Mic up, game volume down. Hold on, I can turn the microphone up even without touching the OBS. Okay, so is that better?
Remember that episode where Rick and Morty go into the deep battery?
The deep battery.
Night, and Winter.
Too high? Way better? Holy shit, this is loud. Okay.
I can't win.
Can you please don't troll right now. Like, is it too high? I just want to know. See, some people... Turn it down a little bit. It's higher than it was before, but I turned it down a little bit. Faulkner or Hemingway? Haven't read either, so I can't comment on that, sorry. Just from judging from what I've heard, and it's not much, I would probably go with Hemingway for now.
I still think we have a book of his, we just haven't read. Something about the sea or something?
Old Man and Sea?
Yeah, maybe that one. I'm gonna take a shower soon. When exactly will you be done?
About 10 minutes after this mission, I think we're done. We're gonna go to the next area and see the next mission, so maybe it'll be a little slightly more than 10 minutes. Trying to carry the bombs. Are we getting to the Persona 5 waifu war territory? Maybe I should stop killing all the revenants then. I like the idea of killing all the revenants on this bridge, but maybe I should just keep going and get this mission over with so we can go see the next level and see what it's like. Because I haven't seen the next level, so I'm really curious what it looks like.
Any chance you might get a printed version of any of your books anytime? I looked them up at Amazon, but can only find a Kindle ebook edition.
Yep, they're only ebooks right now. We've been working on the paperback version of Wizard and the Dragon for a little bit, but not seriously working on it because we've been so busy with other things. Yeah, it should have been done already, but like there's just so much to do, and all channel work usually just comes first no matter what. So we do have to get to that.
Yeah, soon, hopefully in the next couple months, there should be.
The new covers,
paperback
the
of
new cover's
Wizard
already
and
done. The new cover's been done for a while, so.
If that does well, the other ones would follow.
Okay, come over here, Spooky Tongue Man. I don't want to fight you over there. That hurt. Holy shit. I like that they give you the elemental heads as a way of making the fight simultaneously easier and harder. Like it's like, hey, if you can kill these, you get a bonus, but you also have to earn the bonus. It's not that because I guess they think that these fights are like a lot harder than the other ones. So it's like, hey, have some help sort of, but you have to earn it. I kind of like that. Let's do living weapon. Let's do living weapon. Okay. Good way to finish it off.
The other stream Lily beating you. Never know.
Oh, we're not done?
You spoke about the existential dread of losing your YouTube channel earlier. Are you sure you want to risk it by giving Mario Odyssey this?
Well, that's... I don't think I'm going to lose anything from doing that. It's more about something changing with YouTube itself rather than... I don't even think we could do these Revenants. Sorry?
I said more than pissing people off.
Yeah, more than pissing people off. And I'm not going to give it a 6 out of 10 in the video anyway. I'm not going to score it. I think I figured out a cheeky way that I can mention 6 out of 10 in the video just to poke fun at people that went bananas, because there's, from what I can tell from the amount of backlash I'm getting, there's like at least a couple hundred people that absolutely hate me that I said that. Like they hate me. Like hate me. Like if they ever met me, they would just go for blood. Like, yeah, they absolutely hate me that I said that. So I think I would like to poke fun at them a little bit by having a cheeky way to mention it in the video. And I think I've already found that way, but we'll see. I also don't know what I want to call it. I was toying around with the idea of calling it Super Mario Odyssey. It's no masterpiece. I thought that's how I was gonna call it. The Conspirators. Okay, we can go back to the old region to come back here afterwards, right? I think we can. I was toying around with that title. I think I like that title, so I think that's what I'm gonna call it. But that might be a little too clickbaity. But it's not really, because I mean it. Like, it's only clickbait if it's not true, I think.
That's me.
How good is Nioh in your opinion? Very good, very good. Excellent game. Worth a moon. When will the Odyssey video go? I'm hoping for the end of the month, but I don't promise anymore. I never promise with any of my estimates anymore. Donkey isn't wrong though. Donkey loved it, and I'm glad that he loved it. He justified himself fairly well. That's what he loved. That's what he loved, man. I'm really happy that he liked it so much. I'm envious even. I wish I had liked it that much.
Can you or your wife do cartwheels? No.
No.
Never could. Used to try, could never do it. Was always jealous of people who could do it. If so, what is your favorite pastry treat? If no, what is the best way to hug your dad without feeling emasculated?
No idea.
This one has absolutely no power. Anzo, do you seriously follow this pretentious little prick?
I think you can speak English. Oh.
もっと名護を話しておったであろう。それに半蔵、そこもとが事前に話しておったのではないか。何がおかしいじゃ。まあ鳥居殿、半蔵殿の推挙もあることですし、全く口頭無形と切って。
So you can judge someone's power by their Pokemon? Is that what's going on here?
拙者に等しやんがあり申す。
Do you have 5 questions that you're tired of being asked? I don't think you do, right?
Not really. Who asked that?
Little sweetie man, I think.
Yeah, not really.
Hit me with your top 5.
I'm the only question I'm really tired of is what's your favorite OST, because it's like it's not really that interesting. And the Ogress. I can only give the same answer every single time. Spider Nest Castle. Okay, so can I leave this mission if I go into it? What if I just save it right now? Can I save it? Is it just autosave? I think it's autosave. I want to see the mission, what it looks like, but I also don't want to skip the submissions. Will they go away? I don't think they go away, right? Let's just go and see. I just want to see what it looks like, and then we'll call it there. What's your favorite OST? It's a dark, spooky town, village kind of thing. prey. Okay, we want one more spirit after this, and then we'll be done. All right, let's just run through it and have a look. Okay, so Dark Spooky Village looks very atmospheric. Looks pretty cool. Ooh, spider webs. Spiders. Alright, so new enemy type, spiders. But not really that new. Okay, so what do I do? Do I knock over this and burn it down? Or do I... Oh, I can walk on the spider webs. Okay. And I'm slowed on the spider webs. So this is spider level. Okay, I like it. This looks cool. This looks a little intimidating. You know, this looks neat. Giant spider. Cool. Alright, I like it. I like it. Alright, I'm looking forward to trying this tomorrow. Looking forward to trying this tomorrow. Alright, I think we're gonna call it here, guys. I think it's like a 4-hour stream. That's about what we usually try to aim for. Oh, excuse me. Do you think you would have had more fun with Odyssey if you had treated it more as a sandbox rather than focus on finding all moons? I think that was Donkey's attitude towards both Breath of the Wild and Odyssey. I don't understand treating... I understand Breath of the Wild as a sandbox, 100%, but I don't understand Odyssey as a sandbox at all. There's no way that you can interact with the world. There's no way you can, you know, like... There's no systems that you create, like fire and freeze and magnetism and anything like that. There's no fun ways to interact with enemies. There's no fun ways to interact with the environment around you. You can't break it down. You can only jump and climb around. So like it's like yeah, you can find creative ways to get over different obstacles. You can find fun ways to possess guys and get to places that maybe you can't just yet. But that's it. You know, like there's no real. It's a sandbox without the sand. What are you playing with in the sandbox? It's just a box. You know, like I don't know. Like even when I was seeing his footage, I was like, okay, well, I don't see what he's doing there either. You know, like it's I really don't get it. It's all about it's like a theme park, and you run around the theme park and hear all the attractions, and most of the attractions are bad. That's how I view it. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm going through it again now. Anyway, can I have your healthcare when you're gone? Wow, destroyed. Mario Odyssey is just a box, a sandless sandbox. Yep. All right. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. We'll probably play some more Nioh. I think we're gonna try to finish Nioh. Maybe I should try moving faster through it. Maybe I should be skipping some submissions so we can get through it, because it's taken a while. But I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm playing next. Back to Origins or something? I don't know. I have no idea, but we'll see. Anyway, see you later, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry I said banana.